You all have your paper and pencils.
Well, let me get a fucking book, I guess.
We're like,
No, Primo's here.
Do you want me to add to my paper? Or
No, you can write stuff down that's not already said, but
no? Okay.
Yeah, but
can I sit in and half listen while I catch up on school notes?
sure.
Good
Better
thing
than
I
nothing.
good thing I have the chicken with me. So
Will there be visuals, or is it just
Yes.
your sultry voice?
No, it's visual. I have a few examples, but
Okay, fantastic.
and then we have a scrim at 9.
Okay.
can my pen not fucking?
There,
light?
I got a book.
There you go.
We have a scrim at 9, and then we're gonna look over some of the different things from the scrim after. So that's what the 4 hours is gonna be comprised of.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So how do we want to do this? I can't really stream, so I guess I just send this to everyone.
Let's catch the recording.
Yep.
Yeah, but you guys need to see the stuff.
I mean, we could all go into like a group chat and then you can screen share.
True. The quality's gonna be like absolute awful though. Like it's gonna be so bad. It's fine. Okay. Here, I'll just.
You done?
Yeah, I'll just put this in general chat for everyone. Bam.
Bootcamp
He actually did it. He
Don't look beyond what we're doing.
or slash just
Like-
boot things.
He's actually kinda nice.
I am here.
All right. So, is everyone open the thing?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, but change.
How many pages of notes do you estimate I will have taken by the end of the night?
Like not a full page.
Okay, so I'm not gonna start a new notebook.
This-
One
it's
second.
just-
No,
simple
you don't.
stuff,
You don't need
pretty
to
sure.
go like buy a 500 stack of paper and
Well, no, I have new notebooks, so I'll just go get a new
get a
used
fountain
one.
pen and an oil drum worth of fountain ink.
But yeah, okay, it'll be like 10 seconds.
I had like not even half of the page complete when I put down my notes.
Stay right there. All right.
Also, do you guys have sticky notes?
I do have. I have a shit ton of sticky notes.
All right. If you
I
guys
don't,
don't have
but
sticky notes, grab some.
I can do some MacGyver shit and just.
Yeah,
take
let's
it.
just tape the.
Hey, exactly.
on your monitor, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Fucking Inspector Gadget over here. All right. Is Kuzo back?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I have a wireless headset, so.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Shut up, Sunrise.
John, shut the fuck up.
Alright, I'm inside the little dock.
I'm gonna just
All
move
right.
my mic.
So, how to learn Overwatch? All right, is everyone ready to learn the video game?
Yes,
Alright,
teacher.
Step
I already
1:
did this, let's go.
forget everything you know. Yeah, Sharp's just here for the ride. Smile. Forget everything you know. Okay. Overwatch is not about heroes. It's about resources and resource management. Everything you have, everything you do is a resource, right? Abilities, ult, attention, time, space, pressure. All of these are different forms of resources that your team has. So the most efficient team in a team fight wins the team fight. That's it. It's not picks. It's resource trading and how efficient you are as a team. Alrighty. Given this knowledge, what do heroes like Tracer and Doom have in common? Don't read the things yet. Don't all answer at once.
Why don't you just change like the font color to white and then change it back?
Oh, can I actually do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you guys are all looking at my version.
Or view only.
Did that
so
change?
We can't.
Did that change for everyone?
Unhighlight it, so I can't read it. There you go.
Yeah, he changed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now,
well,
okay,
once
yeah, so I
you-
can change this all live. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They both evolved from Winston's.
They both have mobility.
They both have mobility.
Yeah.
What would that fall under? Which resource?
I guess abilities.
All right.
Attention.
E.
Good job, Primo.
Time and space, I guess.
That's one thing their abilities might do is create space or consume time, but Let's try. Okay. Oh, that does work actually. Nice.
Wait, is this
Tri-
the same? Is this the same boot camp as Sharp's?
The
boot
first
camp?
page is the same. Yeah.
Oh,
Ye.
okay, I cheated and I already saw that.
Yeah, that's fine. I know. Like Loco's already read this too.
Yeah.
So he should have known that. What the fuck, Loco?
But I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting for Ruby.
He wants everyone
No,
else to figure it
it's-
out.
I want everyone except for Sharp to answer
Cool.
because Sharp already knows this stuff.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So Tracer takes a lot of attention, right? Tracer's main resource that she consumes from the enemy team is attention, right? Doom, in a very similar way, consumes abilities from the enemy team, right? That's the main resource he consumes, right? But
So
both of them
Trace-
consume time, right? Both of them consume time and attention. But Tracer puts a lot more. They both put a lot of pressure on the enemy team, but Tracer takes more attention and Doom takes more abilities. So those are the slight differences to how they operate.
Because like Doomfist goes in and then goes out really fast.
Yeah. And to stop him, you need abilities, right? Tracer goes in and stays in for as long as she can, right? So the more attention you give to the Tracer, the less time she can stay in and the more resources she has to use herself, right? So there aren't really counters in this game. It's some heroes' resources are much more efficiently used on some heroes than others, right? So like, it's not that McCree or Widow is a counter to Pharah, it's that McCree's kit and Widow's kit is very effective against Pharah's. It's not that they're just direct counters or anything, it's the efficiency that their kit is used against their team, against that hero.
It puts a lot of pressure into them.
Yep. Alright. You guys can read it. What do heroes like Winston and Ryan have in common?
Make space.
Alright. How do they do that?
By positioning.
Ryan, I think Ryan is positioned.
Okay.
He positions to create space, but Winston, he has to engage to create space.
Okay, but what resources does he use to create space?
Winston uses all his cooldowns, and Ryan is mostly his shield and in space.
So, yeah, Ryan uses his shield.
The what?
Ryan uses his shield to take space, right? He uses his abilities. His fire strike is as a fuck, I can't even talk right now. The fire strike is a ranged ability, right? It's used to generate threat and like hold attention, right? Winston, in a very similar way, uses his abilities to take space, right? But they do it in different ways, and they do it with different efficiencies, right? So, like, if the space that you're trying to take is on the high ground, right? Ryan's resources aren't very effective against taking space on high ground, right? Winston is. Winston's resources are completely based around taking high ground. It's not that, oh, Ryan has a big shield and can hold W through the choke faster. It's that Ryan's resources are much better at taking space on the same altitude as he is. And Winston's resources are much better used taking space that is on a different altitude than he is, right? Either lower or higher. Winston and Ryan aren't designated as tanks because they're hitboxes and health pools, right? It's because of how their resources are used on the enemy team, right? They are the most efficient characters of taking to take space in the enemy team. It's not the characters' names; it's the way their abilities are used and resources are used that designate their role. All right, why is double shield the meta? All right, so thinking about these, right? Thinking about how characters aren't just their abilities that they have; it's the resources that they can bring to the team, right? Why is double shield the meta? Again,
Sharp. Sharp.
What do you want?
Can you connect to PTR?
Sure.
Is there a new PTR patch? I saw one.
No, I can't connect to it, so I'm trying to see if it's my internet or something. Because I have a PTR scrim, and it's not letting me in.
Yeah, I can try and connect to it.
So I'm trying to test if it's the internet. If you can't connect either, I have to restart the internet, by the way. And you'll have to get over it.
It's okay. I've already been through this stuff with Rubisa.
What are you running them through, Ruby?
Just the basics, like first page.
Gotcha.
I didn't really change the first page at all.
You guys having fun?
Yeah, dude, it's great. They're all answering at the same time. There's so many different answers.
So
listen
they're
to.
sitting there completely silent, and the second
Yeah.
you walk away, they're gonna blow up and talk. All right, cool.
Hey, yo, guys, I'll be right back. Smile, wink. You can talk now.
It's your turn
Alright,
now.
guys.
My
so-
hands are like cramping. I'm like writing everything.
1960.
You
As
don't
you
have to
should
write
do.
everything.
Yeah, you
no,
don't have to write
no,
everything.
You
no,
don't have
I
to
do.
write.
Stop, I
Do
do.
both once.
Kuzo, the girl in class, to
Don't-
make colored notes and then
Kuzo,
get
don't
Stop,
write
stop, I
anything.
am! Don't believe me, don't believe me.
Kuzo, don't write everything.
Sharp, did you
Paraphrase
yawn?
it.
I
Sorry,
am paraphrasing, but
unable
I'm
to
writing
log you
everything
in.
that you're saying.
Okay.
Paraphrased.
Okay, but that's not great because then you're not paying attention to what I'm saying. You're just paying attention to the specific words I say. It doesn't even matter the order. You're not paying attention to the content. You're just paying attention to the syntax.
Yeah, Kuzo, get roasted.
Okay, I
I'm
guess.
not roasting you. I'm just saying it would be you would learn more from this, and also it wouldn't hurt your hand as much.
Oh man. Double shield is the meta because all of the heroes that are used have the best resources for taking and holding space and working with shields.
I think it's because like they
It's like-
are super. It's mostly
That
because
was
they are
close.
Yeah,
You're on the right track. You're almost there.
I think it's because like they are super efficient at taking and holding space, and it needs a lot of resources to deal with.
Yeah, like Orisa, for example, like is probably the hardest tank in the game by far to like pull out of a position. Like 'cause she has fortify and like a pretty like powerful shield that she can just hold space extremely well and not give anything up. She's also still good at taking space too. So she's better at Ryan at taking space, and so is Sigma because he has a forward moving shield that can be placed at like any given time.
Yeah, that's why the tanks are. Yeah, like the meta is not decided by what deals the most damage or what has the most health. It's decided by the most efficient comp with their resources, right? Like you were just saying, Orisa and Sigma are the tanks in this meta. They're the best tanks and the most efficient. They have the best efficiency with the resources, right, for taking space and holding space. Like you're saying, Fortify is so good because it's only one cooldown, and it's not an ultimate either, and it almost forces ults out of the enemy team to get you out of that position, right? So it's what you're trading one cooldown for a lot more resources. That's what makes abilities good, right? That's really the difference between ultimates and just standard abilities, right? Other than like their cooldowns being a lot longer. It's that the ultimates force more resources out of the enemy team on average than abilities do. There's obviously there's outliers, right? Where Fortify might as well be an ult, and Visor might as well be an ability. Because
Yeah.
Visor doesn't use many resources from the enemy team, right? It's usually just cover and a shield, or a shield, not even both. But like Fortify can take ults to get the Orisa out of off the fucking high ground, right?
And
So
even
that's why,
then, she can survive.
yeah, even then, right? She still survives. So that's why Orisa and Sigma have the best and most efficient kit for taking and holding space, right? Can you guys finish my thought there on the other two roles if you haven't read them already? Those aren't the whole answers, by the way. Those are just bullet points. So
Again,
I'm still
because,
looking
like,
for more than I wrote here.
Because like the shields are so efficient at holding and creating space, you kind of have to bypass the shield to actually get value.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doomfist literally just.
Demon Reaper have the
Demon
most efficient
Reaper.
kit against two shields, right? Their kits are the most efficient against the double shield tanks and these shields themselves, right? That's why Widow isn't good. Widow as a hero alone is broken overpowered, right? But in this meta, her kit is so bad against shields. Her resources are all basically wasted against shields. That's why she's not good. Even though she should be nerfed as a character. This meta just isn't good for her. What do you guys think about supports?
Those are the supports that get the most value because you can't get value out of the other supports given the circumstances. Like Zen can't get discords off behind shields, Anna can't shoot things and nade things with all the shields in the way,
Mm-hmm.
and Mercy can heal through shields, right?
Yep.
If you attach on before shield, before they go through the shield, yeah.
Okay, and then yeah, and Moira can pee through shield.
Almost. That's part of it, yeah. There's another part that I'm looking for though. The main part.
I guess like Lucio can reposition and get everyone back into the where they're holding. And Lucio has also the beat that could survive a lot of ultimates, like I would say
Flux.
yeah, Flux
Blossom.
and Blossom, yeah.
All
And
right,
also
that's
Demote.
yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's another point. Again, still not the main one though. There's one more. That is good though. Lucio's ult is the best for dealing with ults like Flux and ults like Reaper ult, right?
He's also
It's
can
not a
heal
DOT.
really
It's a
well.
blanket give health. Or an
Lucius'
HOT, I should say.
speed like enables the rest of his team to take space more efficiently, and not
There's
than
a-
the other gun.
That's just building on Cat's point. Yeah. But there's a specific word I'm looking for. I guess I've already said it.
Survivability.
Yes.
I was gonna say sustain, but yeah.
Smart.
They're the most efficient characters for enabling their team using their resources and consume resources from the enemy team, right? So this is the longer they are alive, the more resources they can consume from the enemy team, right? So this isn't just about, oh yeah, I antied, so they have to bubble it, right? That is a use of resources. That is a trade of resources between the supports and the tanks, right? The enemy team's tanks. But even living still consumes, right, attention and time, and still creates pressure, right? Even just being alive as a support consumes resources from the enemy team. So the longer you stay alive, the more efficient you can be as a support, right? This is especially important with Anna, where Anna's kit is best used with rotating cooldowns, right? So the longer you're alive, the more times you can rotate through your sleep and your nade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anna's kit gets more and more value as the team fight goes on, whereas Moira's kit gets less and less because she's slowly running out of resources, right?
Yeah.
But these fights are over so fast that Anna doesn't have time to use and rotate her kit like that, right? That's why Moira and Lucio are the best. Right? Lucio's ult is good for sustaining, yeah, and getting through ults like Flux and Blossom and Meteor Strike and shit like that. And Moira has the best survivability out of all the off supports, even though she's not technically an off support. It depends. Moira can be either. Same with Brig. All right. Positioning. This is the big one. This is the really big one.
Okay.
This is the one that we need to apply the most in our game.
Yes. This is where this starts to make a whole lot more sense. All right. Oh, who joined?
I returned
Okay.
with Coke,
Nice.
and it's not the drink.
What?
Nice.
Got him, bro.
All right. Positioning is not just about where to stand to get the most kills, easy shots, or be the safest, right? It's about enabling the kit of your hero, right? So this is what I went over with Sharp, right? Doomfist positioning is about getting the most value out of his kit, right? That's how you know where to stand and where to go, right? If you dive in as Doomfist and you're on just the same level ground, you're just behind your team, right? You go in, you try to use your E to get damage on the enemy team. That's not a very good that's not a very good position, right? And so therefore your kit gets less value than it could have had you been on, for example, a high ground, right? Your E takes longer, you get more damage on the E, you have better escapability because of your surprise, right? Your surprise attack. That's how you use this in game to figure out your own positioning. So, no, not underlined it. Note white. All right. For those of you who didn't read that before I did that, can you guys try to explain some other heroes to me using thinking this way with positioning enabling the kit of your hero? Can you guys try to explain some other heroes to me? Like, for example, like Zarya or something like that?
I guess the big one would be
Or
Lucio. Yeah.
Lucio gets the most value out of his kit when his kit affects more people. So being in the middle of a team to speed everybody gets more value than not being with the team and speeding nobody.
Then, redditing.
Yeah.
Smile. But there is a time and place for redditing, right?
But Reddit Lucio is fun.
But when Redditing, there's a time and
It
place for
is,
Redditing when
but
that
there's a time and place for it.
Yeah.
Right? It's about risk versus reward, right? So you could be getting value from your hero by sitting in the middle of your team and healing them and speeding them, right? Or you could take the risk to get more value by booping someone off the ledge, right? That's it's not just like, oh, I'm just going to go for a flank just because they're close to the ledge, right? That shouldn't be your thought process. Your thought process should be, right, is it worth the risk to go for a boop, right? And a boop is using your resources to try and get kills, right? It shouldn't just be, oh, I want to Reddit. Let's go, dude. Let's get that Reddit clip. Right? It's about resources. So can you guys explain to me maybe another hero other than these two and Lucio? Maybe?
Enabling. What about Genji?
Genji? Alright, sure. Of all the heroes to pick, the dead hero is probably one of the worst, but okay.
Okay, alright. I will explain this one. How to use Genji's kit properly. You go to your spawn, and you switch.
True! Alright, how's your positioning a blade? How's your positioning a blade? You press Q, you get slept by 6 different abilities, you get stunned and booped across the map and antied and hacked, and then you ult F4.
Yeah.
That's your positioning on Genji when you're blading, alright? There you go. Merry Christmas.
Okay, but on the reels, you want to blade and hit targets where your team can give you resources to help your blade.
And the enemy can't use the resources to kill you, because if they have stun, they can delete you.
Yes.
So like, if you're gonna blade into a McCree, you make sure your Zarya can see you so she can bubble you.
Yes.
Basically, another thing is you want to wait for those sorts of abilities before you blade.
Yes.
Alright.
These are all very good points. And I haven't even written anything about Genji down, so this is all just
off the top.
Hey, I guess you could say I enabled
This is
Genji.
all from watching every guide on YouTube about Genji.
So why are we all still shit? Is the question.
Because our
because
brain is small.
you're using it the wrong way. You're hearing this, right? Where I have to ult from the line of sight of my Zarya, and that's where your line of thought ends. That's where your train of thought ends. Before now. Now it keeps going, and you break down that rule that was just given to you, and you go, okay, why am I doing this? Right? Why am I? It's not just so that she can give you bubble, right? It's so that your whole team can give you resources. It's not just abilities either, right? It's attention, right? Your Ana can give you attention by shooting you. That counts as attention, right? That's what you're doing physically with your kit at that time. Do you want to try another hero?
What about combos of heroes? So what like if it was, let's say you're playing double sniper and you're standing in your Hanzo and you're standing beside your Widow,
You get more value by getting a crossfire so that your enemy's attention not looking at one line of sight, it's looking at.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So you don't want to never be standing beside your Widow as a Hanzo, basically.
Yeah.
That,
like this rule, right? That you're supposed to I should just go to a different side. I shouldn't stand beside my Widow as the Hanzo, right? You break down this rule and you go, okay, so why am I doing this? I'm doing this because them using resources, their team using resources on the Widow negatively affects you as well if you're beside the Widow. So now they have to split their resources, and the efficiency of these resources that they're spending is cut in half at least, right? Because there's two of you now. There's two of you in different spots.
And then you want to be in a position where you can get support from
your team when those resources are eventually used on you. Yes.
So like being inside of your Ana.
Maybe not inside your Ana, but yeah.
Inside.
No, definitely inside the Ana.
Okay, granny style.
Well, being inside your Ana, right? Let's continue this train of thought, right? Standing beside your Widow increases their efficiency of resources on both of you, right? Because you're standing together, right? Now, why wouldn't you want to stand beside the Ana?
Wait, I said insight.
Oh, I thought you said inside.
No, Sharp was memeing me.
I was like, maybe. But yeah, so that's right. That's why you don't want to sit beside or like sit right inside your Ana the whole time, right? Because now the resources they use on you or your Ana affects you as well, right? If you're in a different position, you could use your resources to better peel for your Ana instead of, dying with her when they get dove.
And if they die, use a lot of resources to kill him, so you can maybe counterfight.
Yeah. So you're standing in a separate spot other than your Widow and your Ana, right? You're standing by yourself, but it's intentional right now, right? Before it was like, oh, just don't ever stand by yourself as a Widow. Just play with your team, right? Now you know when to flank and why you're flanking and where you need to flank, right? You need to flank where you can still get resources from your team once you've done your job or used your resources. And the reason you're flanking is to have your resources be much more efficient on their team than normal, right? So, for example, if you're behind a shield, right, you're hitting a storm era, and your resources are getting absolutely no value because you're just shooting a shield the whole time, right? But flanking doesn't just let you get kills on people who don't notice. It's the efficiency of your resources goes through the roof when you're flanking, right?
But it's also
Another
more
example of
dangerous
this,
as well.
Exactly, right? Risk versus reward. Another version of this, to more extreme, right, is shatter. I'm sure you can understand why. Flank shatter is extremely risky, but the efficiency of the shatter can go through the roof, right? When you're flanking.
Win the fight alone with
and
shatter.
win the fight with just shatter, and you get all your other alts off it, right? You need nothing else.
But if it fails, you kind of just feed and lose the fight because of it.
Yes.
We're doing great, guys. Good job.
We're slowly getting there. It's a little bit slow at the start.
It's about how we finish it.
All right. What do you guys think about Farah?
She needs a lot of attention.
She puts a lot of pressure into the enemy, depending on how their comp is made. So if there's no hard counter to Farah, like a Bash and Macri or something that puts pressure on her, she has a lot of space to move around and efficiently use her resources to get value.
What could that value be?
Trading simple primary fire for cooldowns, attention, pressure, positioning, since you kind of have to position well against a Farah.
Alt charge, possibly kills.
Yeah. And if you get the Farah ult fast, you can win the fight with only that, if they don't have resources to put into you.
Pog. Alright.
Loco's #1 student.
Fuck.
Primo, you're second. Everyone else is last.
That's one thing you didn't say about Lucio. Lucio is a really good peeler. You can use a book to peel people off. And if you boop a Reaper, he basically has to fade away.
So, can you guys repeat to me what you guys have written down so far? Well, except for maybe Kuz, because he tried to write down everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
dude.
Kuz just.
When I paraphrase everything, that's writing down everything. Okay.
Bro, not everyone answer at once, dude. Okay.
I'll go first.
You don't want my notes because I'm
Alright.
doing all the
I
time.
have resources and then parentheses, time, space, cooldowns, etc. then efficiency, primarily of resources, and then positioning, so enabling the most hero to your kit, and then get the most value out of your abilities. 4 things I've written down.
So what did you write down for positioning?
Enabling the kit out of your hero. Well, that's the purpose of your positioning, not to hold a certain area, but to like
Yeah.
enable the kit of your hero.
Maybe
So like,
maybe reword that to your positioning is decided by the value you get from your kit from where you are and where you want to go. Something along the lines of what Sharp wrote down. If you have the paper, you can say it. I can't quite remember what you wrote down.
I still have the paper.
Dude, I would be pretty tilted if you didn't. Like,
It's always on my
okay,
desk.
dude. Yeah.
Alright, so I wrote down positioning is about maximizing the efficiency of my kit and getting the most value out of my abilities.
So something along those lines, but add on from where you are now and where you want to go. Sure, you could add that too. And this paper you guys are going to be reading at least before every scrim and in between every map. If you guys aren't like, talking about strategy and shit like that. If you have extra few seconds, reread the paper between the map. All right.
You probably already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. Remember, everything equals time.
Yeah, that's kind of just like everyone knows that, right? It's just.
Hopefully.
I mean, hopefully.
Time is alike created by millennials.
Shut up, boomer.
Wow. Okay, boomer. All right, the link should be there for everyone. You should be able to click it. So we're gonna watch about 2 minutes of this, and then everyone as a team, I want you guys to try to explain it the best possible to what's going on and why the teams are making the decisions they're making.
This single fight? Or
Yeah,
the-
well, this single fight's like 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is anyone not ready? All right, we're good. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. We'll be watching for about 2 minutes.
One thing that does give Team USA a slight advantage with the composition is that they are running a road. That can be resurrected though. Yep, Evil Tar was there to bring Jinmu back, so as heroic as it was from Corey, he doesn't have a mercy to bring him back into the game. China, with running a Roadhog instead of a Sigma here, doesn't have a secondary shield to stand on the point. Eileen's able to catch Raucus out now, and the USA are being whittled down. They try and throw a defensive shield towards their backside. That was Space taking care of business. USA control the point. It's hard for China to really get in on them, but Jinmu's not in a great spot. Eileen cannot work these shields down. Well, Jinmu is actually going for Corey, who's come off the spawn. So Jinmu's playing a little bit of his own game in the back, where he feels like, okay, he's able to go get Corey. Now you can start to work back towards the back. So waiting down game now for the USA. China are going to come through one way or another. Can they cut them down to size before they reach them? Oh, looking good. Barrage time. Immortality field. Accretion's going to stop Jinmu midway through, but Eileen managed to get right into them with the shields down.
So you can pause if you're trying to win and trying to take it.
Get rid of the barriers. And in that instance, Team USA, they're forced
My main train of thought is that they are taking the fight slow because they can't engage on the Bastion, since the Bastion is it puts a lot of pressure into the sidelines he protects.
Mhm.
But the enemy, like the China comp, is way better than the US comp in the sense of positioning a way to crossfire and take a lot of angles to put pressure on the enemy comp. And by the looks of things, the main win condition from them, from China, was the barrage, which in TNT executed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, let's not let Loco explain everything.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, so that they can't push in because, well, Bastion puts a lot of pressure on the front line and prevents you from rotating very easily.
And there's also the fact they don't have resources to take Bastion fire for
Yeah.
like 1 second.
So essentially, they have to focus down one each, like one of the targets.
Well, it wasn't that they had to. It was that Corey was in a spot where where Jinmu could kill Corey, and Jinmu went for it, right? Usually that's not a very good idea for a Pharah to hard dive a Widow, right? That's usually not a very good idea, but Jinmu,
thought-
he holds tab and he sees that they don't have a Mercy, right? So even if he trades, which is what ends up happening, right, for this Widow, he can be rezzed and Corey can't. Right, it's risk versus reward, right? The actual reward of getting Corey is very high, but the risk isn't very high either because China has Mercy and USA doesn't, right? The main question that I want you guys to explain to me is why did China let the US take the point? It was intentional.
Because they have a Bastion, and the Bastion controls space really efficiently, and the China comp can take space really well against that.
No, it was an intentional plan. It wasn't them just letting the US run them over. They weren't forced to do it by the Bastion. They intentionally let USA take the point.
Because since they were 65 over time, they have more resources to put in the fight. So the longer the fight goes on, the more of an advantage is. So instead of hard engaging on them, they can take the long fight. Because they'll end up winning that way in the long run, rather than if they just hard engage on the Bastion, they risk losing really quickly.
All right, take a little bit deeper. That's good though. You're on the right track.
And if you take the fight to a longer time, the US use a lot more resources to keep the Bastion alive because they are putting a lot of pressure into the comp.
What does China falling back behind cover let the team do?
Poke? I don't know.
It recharges their resources. Falling behind cover, right, lets them recharge their hull, it recharges their shields, right, their hook, their cooldowns, all their abilities, right? They recharge all the resources, right? So does Moira. Moira recharges resources by not having to heal the team, right? So they back off, let USA take the point. China, while the US is taking the point and sitting there, is regenning resources, and at the same time, Jinmu's building his barrage. And they do this from about 65% of Far Barrage is when they let them take the point, around there. And the reason they do this is because they're within. It's just around the time where if China falls back, they will have the resources to help Jinmu by the time Jinmu gets his barrage. This is an intentional decision to walk off the point and to let them have it. So the rest of China, after they cap the point, is regenerating resources, and Jinmu is working as hard as he can to try and get his barrage as fast as possible. And you'll see, once he has it, China jumps back onto point, 2 people on point, Jinmu pops barrage, and Kaio pops coalescence to help Jinmu, right? These are like, they put the resources all at once. And the only reason they were able to do this and put all of their resources all at once into the US was because they fell back and let them have the point. You guys remember watch that? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
For me, it does.
Yes.
The reason they let the USA have the point was to regenerate resources to allow Jinmu to have his barrage actually work. Had China not fallen back and regen these resources, Jinmu basically guaranteed would have died instantly the moment he hit Q. And they would have gotten nothing off it. Maybe the immortality field cooldown, but that's about it.
And they would lose the fight.
And they would have lost the fight. So this might look even, but it's not.
Me too.
And now that the Bastioner is on the attack, they have a huge advantage. So even though they're at the same percentage, the next fight, right? When the next fight's like halfway through, they're at the same percentage. They're actually China is at an advantage because USA has to set up, and that costs them. They lose the next fight because they are on attack with Bastion and aren't able to set up easily.
As for the Bastion, it takes resources for him to set up. And if this
So in the end, they get to 85% because they lost a fight.
You didn't have to find kills with the barrage, just get rid of the barriers. And in that instance, Team USA, they're forced to respect Jinmu in the sky. They know the barrage is coming.
All right.
And they also have the damage that's coming down from the Roadhog, the Orisa, and then the Widowmaker also. You cannot just let Eileen have free lanes
So,
to get these shots.
how do we use these things in game? Right? When you're positioning, the main thing you want to think about is, can my kit get the most value from where I'm positioned right now, right? Is there a more efficient place to be? So this is like super relevant on heroes like, McCree and Soldier, right? Where if you're just sitting behind your shield, your kit can get value from where you are, but being on a high ground could be much more efficient. Like your resources get a lot more value by being on the high ground. See how I'm taking these rules that soldiers should be on a high ground and turning them into resources, right? I'm breaking them down and seeing the original reason to why you're putting the soldier on the high ground.
So if he sits behind the shield, he's putting a low pressure into the enemy and getting basically no value. But if he's sitting on high ground, he's putting a lot more pressure into the enemy comp.
Exactly.
And using less resources, I guess.
This isn't that helpful for heroes like Soldier, but for heroes like Winston, right, and Doomfist, can my resources give me, can my team give me resources from here, and can they give me resources from where I want to go, right? So that's when you're deciding where to jump, right, or who to jump on. This is a question you need to ask yourself before you hit the button, right? Can my team give me resources from where I want to go? And do I actually need them, right? If you're jumping on like a 1 HP Mercy in a corner, right? It's not, you don't really need the resources, right? Like to finish while you're finishing up the fight. But on your first engage, right? This question is very important. It's very, very important. It's a little example. I didn't bother removing it, but you can read it if you want. All right, sticky note time. These 3 questions should be on the sticky note. I'm just going to add to that a little bit. These are the 3 questions that you need to write down on the sticky note. So this stuff, everything before this should be like paraphrased on the little piece of paper that you read in between maps, but this stuff is on the sticky notes that you should read in between every team fight. And you'll know you don't need these anymore when you zone out after a team fight and you just see the sticky notes and know what they mean already. Your brain instantly goes into the analytical thinking mode. I'm assuming everyone's writing on the sticky notes, I hope.
Yep, I am.
Alright. And we've got 15 minutes until the scrim. Alright, they canceled the scrim. Nice.
What?
Like 2 minutes ago. I got a DM while I was doing that and I didn't look.
Oof.
Bruh.
I'll find another one. We have 15 minutes, I'll find another one.
That sucks.
Can I play like the first 2 or last 2? Or first half, last half, whatever it is.
Unless you guys want to do a 10 o'clock stream. Also, who? Hang on. That was Said it, right?
That was
That said
no.
that. Okay.
I'm
I
just
haven't known you guys for long enough. I'm still learning which one's which.
yeah,
voice.
I'm just doing schoolwork, so whatever. It's like so as long as I'm not like
Okay.
on and off break time to play, then.
Well, here you can continue your schoolwork, I guess, and then we'll put you in for second half.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done with writing that down.
Alrighty. Stick it to the side of your monitor. Smile. You don't have to stick it on the glass, obviously.
Never forget.
I mean, I can do that on my monitor, or at least anywhere but the bottom, because it goes right to the outside, the actual film on the edges. Yeah, I'll find one, it's fine.
Flat the world.
I mean, you are in like 10 different servers for them.
Yeah. I'm in like every server that's ever existed. Do you guys want a 4.3k team? You guys feel ready?
No.
I don't know about that one.
Do you guys want a 10 o'clock scrim and get some more warm up in, or?
As long as it's over by 12.
Yeah. Well, it would end at 12. Anyway.
Then it works.
Yeah, let's get some warm up because I haven't warmed up my voice or anything yet.
This is Mayhem 4, right?
Alright. And then I can watch and give you guys feedback. They'll actually matter now, Pug.
Pug.
Assuming all this stuff sticks in your head.
I sort of still can't believe that Genji is so bad that the game won't even let Necros play it.
Wait, did this guy actually just do that?
What?
He did. Spoiler
Okay, no,
alert.
I mislooked at it.
Who's not here?
I thought he posted looking for a scrim like 1 minute ago, and then I DM'd him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we already found one. Sorry."
Bruh.
Who's missing from the group? You know?
Marco's throwing. Sharp's throwing.
I am. I was watching.
Like Cat's throwing.
I'm getting on. Time to test out my bear.
I was
It's not
watching
PTR, right?
montage.
No.
Regular?
Regular.
The PTR scrims are like generally a terrible idea, and kind of pointless.
Not according to Brutal.
I'm back.
Who's left? You know, Trent.
I mean, I realized like halfway through the stream, yeah, no one knows what the meta's gonna be. People are just doing random shit.
95% of the comps you played, you probably won't be running an actual live service.
But then I just started a meme on Ryan and Flank Shatter and shit.
Doesn't do anything.
And then I pinned the fire out of the sky.
Oh, that fire effect you hit on the Mercy? I was watching it from behind the Mercy. Bruh.
Okay, so before every fight, I want you guys to look at the. No, I'm spectating you guys. Win.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah. Why'd you
Oh,
suggest?
wait, do you want me to warm up under friend count?
Sure, it doesn't matter.
I'll just be on the main.
You guys just do all that without me.
Wait, yeah. Who's second?
True, obviously we also
Wording
have
on
2 divas in here. Loco's throwing.
Wait, I'm coming. Jesus.
His game takes like 70 years to log in.
God,
Played like a game without knowing this.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably fit in a game without.
Yeah, we can put in a game without you.
Yeah.
Oh
fucking
my
Ina.
fucking god.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll play tank.
I need the help.
But Primo can play
Please.
DPS.
No, it's okay. Well, you guys need 6 with Loco, so just join Loco. I'll just spectate or something.
Okay.
There's not.
Oh
start
my
playing.
god.
Loco started playing Overwatch.
Why not
Did it
still?
already
But
load? Wait, did that already loaded? No, not yet.
Ina, please. Get a
Estimated
better
time.
computer.
Go
My
to-
hard drive from like 2012.
Oh my.
Fuck you.
No, you.
Estimated time for Loco to log in is about 5 years.
About 5 years. Are you in the main menu yet?
Still loading.
Re.
What the fuck? No, Jack.
Sunrise, shut up.
I was gonna do this. I was gonna do the thing what you do, and just fucking jump off the map and just get it.
Sorry, go invite me.
About
final.
So do you guys think you can all combine your brains and try to tell me how target priority works in Overwatch then?
kill things.
You just go for it.
I
mean, how to know what to shoot and when to shoot it.
I guess.
I already have this written down, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. We're like, you already know it, so.
Are we applying the resource thing that we just?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it'd be things
Yes.
with not enough resources to survive, or like that
No,
can't
no.
get enough resources from their teams.
We target.
Say like
things
who you can
with the most
kill
resources to kill.
with the least amount of resources on your team, and that would pull the most resources out of the enemy team.
That's pretty close. That's just about.
Legendaries.
The way I would phrase it though is, who in the enemy team provides the most resources to their team, right? So shooting a Hanzo, just sitting there in the middle of the team, right, and shooting a Baptiste who's off on like the back ledge, right? The Baptiste is obviously going to give you much, like you're going to take a lot more resources out of their team shooting the Baptiste than the Hanzo. The Hanzo is very easily like
Whatever you said.
tended to, right, by their team. He's right in the center. He can be helped by their tanks and their healers, right? The Baptiste on the high ground that we just said. Shooting the Baptiste, right? The Baptiste's position doesn't allow him to get very many resources from his own team, right? And on top of that, the Baptiste takes a lot more resources from their team than the Hanzo does, right? With the Baptiste out of the fight.
Yep, they lose healing and battalion field.
Have a Zarya, Junkrat.
Speeding us down.
There are no personal. No bubbles.
Watch him behind still.
Kill the Hanzo on the right.
Push Hanzo, push Hanzo.
Hanzo, Hanzo. I'm a Hanzo.
Hanzo
Hanzo,
Storm. Oh, Zarya.
Zarya, push Zarya. Got her.
You're down to
Jack's top.
Yeah, you wanna have it as Lucio.
Jack's one.
Junk's dead.
Perhaps a new methodology is required.
Thank you.
Not that. It's not that. First.
Healing on
I
point.
don't know sleep. I'm going point.
I'm coming back with
Get the Lucio, Lucio.
Lucio
first.
Four on the outside. 2.5.
Thank you, Hanzo main. No projected.
Zarya,
Hanzo,
no
Hanzo,
personal.
right?
Zarya no
No,
personal. Zarya no personal.
nice. Epic kills.
Pulling Zarya.
Sorry.
And on nade.
I've got a backup point.
Jack half.
Gotta try to pull him.
Hanzo, or Hamilton right, careful.
What?
nice.
I got a scrim for 10.
Epic.
Nice.
I always have call lessons.
Ball's coming in.
Bendy on the right.
Zarya no personal. They're main.
Come in behind.
Coming right.
The Lucius is behind us. We can push on there.
Junk's also behind you guys.
Behind, careful.
I'm on junk.
Junk's half.
And I'll back him.
You only have Moira, careful.
I'm gonna back up.
The next match, the next outlet match you guys play, right, is in like 2 weeks?
No, next Sunday. So a week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow, okay.
That was a good nade.
Also
Ball's on
point.
point. I can clear mines.
Shitted.
They're hog on back of
They
point.
nanoed the ball.
Ball's dead.
I'm dead.
Sorry.
Big speed.
Watch Taya. Taya's one. Huge.
Push point.
Anna.
On a one.
Go point.
Oh, Roadhog's one. Roadhog no E.
Hog no heal.
I can come in with ult.
Hog's one no heal.
Healing on point.
Junk to junk on point. Junk point.
Jungle.
Any healing, anything.
I'm trapped. Epic kills.
Hog no
I'm
hook.
gonna pull the hog back in.
Go
Two
Lucio.
Lucius one.
No ultimate.
Push the hog.
Oh boy.
They have a
Get the
Sigma
hog,
now.
go. Hog on a
Hog
hook.
no hook.
There you go. Ooh, I'm empty.
It's that's week 2, day 1, right? Next week?
Watch
Yeah.
dragons.
Counts as week 2, day 1.
Flux gonna push in.
Yes.
Flux gonna push in. Pull Flux.
Yeah.
Junkrat
main.
and Sigma are on point. I need to.
I'm flexing bridge.
Yeah.
Someone dead.
Junkrat dead.
Epic kills.
Help local.
Help bridge.
Nice.
Score 1-0.
Oh no, these are never the fail.
Guys, which G Fuel flavor should I drink?
Oh my
I have 3.
God.
What flavors do you have?
I have Raging Gummy Fish inspired by FaZe Jev. Sour Blue Chug Rug inspired by FaZe Rug.
As it turns into like
And Tropical Rain.
Bro, do the chug rug.
Yeah, whatever gets you diabetes or the heart attack faster. Like, take that one.
Well, alright. G Fuel's actually pretty good. It's not good for you, but it's not bad for you. It's a healthier alternative to Monster, which I used to drink a
Fucking
lot
acid
of.
is a healthy alternative to Monster.
This is also true.
Have a Zarya Sigma. We can just go point.
Yeah, take
Oh,
one.
they
Take
TP
one.
point, they TP point.
Oh, get the sim.
Who's first? Sim.
Smash first. Shirts.
It's on top.
Zarya no personal.
Zero personal.
Oh, Sigma no
top.
shit.
Halfway.
Brig one, I'm pulling her.
Rick
Let's
one.
go here.
Big top.
Be careful.
I can shield.
Oh wow.
We got our map pulled, by the way, so we can play all the maps for Sunday's match.
Nice.
jumped off.
Alright, we push on coalescence. Easy.
There was a flaw in my approach.
You're not wrong. For like, just only like for a couple of days.
Didn't FaZe Jev get in trouble for something recently?
Hey Kuzo, why are you coalescing here? Why are you coalescing?
Because we win the short fight, they have Ana. Speed in, speed in.
I'm trapped.
Push, go, push in. Sigma.
Sigma.
Pulling Junkrat.
Two junks.
Push Junkrat.
Oh shit, I'll get the
Break the color, break the color.
turret or telly.
Sigma
I'm
main.
gonna pull the Sigma.
Oh, be careful, Sack.
Speeding.
He's one.
Sigma
He's
half.
one.
Nice.
Hold on.
Here.
I'm sleeping.
Push up still.
Down the personal. Down the personal.
Zero personal.
Zara low, Zara
Big
low.
to right.
Yo, that nigga stepped on me.
Oh, yeah, anti.
I'm at 10. Just hold here.
We can boggle here to get ults.
Oh, they're gonna set up tele. Coming
Right
from
side.
right. Can I up a little? I'll shield him too.
Yeah, anti again.
I'm stunned.
Careful. Back to point.
Pulling
Oh,
7.
they need a sig. I'm back in 3.
Aw, man.
Watch this, teleport in there, teleport in.
They
Get
win.
on 3.
Die fast.
Get
I
on
got blocked.
Yeah. I always have colors.
Pull the flux coalescence to keep us alive.
Did you see the X's on them? On the map?
They should have tire. There has no personal.
There's also mean bosses.
2 unneverable.
3, 2, 1, pulling.
Speeding.
Junkrat's up
Best
top.
for shield.
Zara.
Zara.
Zara dead.
Break 1, break
2
1.
Junk, we need
Junkrat
to.
1.
Alright, Junk's one. Junk's actually
James 1.
Got your junk. I'm 18.
Slept. He heals.
And on top, and on top.
Take point.
Why did she take
Go
that?
ahead,
one.
go ahead.
Help me. You seemingly evade.
I'll call and then come up. Super.
Sorry, no bubbles?
Yeah.
Super
Take
no
my Super Reaper. Take the fight in here.
Alright,
They
someone
wait for the grab.
They have no bubble.
3
They have...
seconds.
Sigma 1.
We don't need ults, we don't need
I'm
ults.
trapped.
Brick. Nice.
Break one.
We're gone.
Go ahead.
I'm good. Junkrat's on the right.
Get Joker, get the
Right now, to Lucio.
Brick on their right as well.
Back up to choke. Back up to choke.
I'm back.
Have ball. No projected. What's going right?
You got 3
Left.
ults coming up.
They're going straight to ult. They're going straight to point.
Gonna back
We
up.
can win this fight. Go point in.
I can call it. Okay.
Coalescence.
Coalescing.
Push in.
Just push into them.
Did-
Push,
Hit the ball.
Get your blast.
Zara 1, Zara 1. Zara got nano.
Ana dead.
We can burn
Zara.
Zara.
Watch point.
I'm dead.
Just hammer.
Ball.
Kill ball.
Nice. I'm fluxing for.
Nice.
Nice.
What did we learn today, Sharp, about that doorway?
It's Bade.
Oh, why would you? This is a question for everyone. Why would you not push through that doorway? What's bad about that position past the doorway?
Small enclosed area.
With a
Doofus
junk
can't
rat.
get by.
But why is that bad? Though?
Your team
Doofus
can't give you resources.
Yeah, it's hard for
Yes.
Doofus to get value from a skit there.
Well, it's not necessarily hard for Doom because there's walls everywhere, right? It's the resources they put into you are amplified like crazy when you're in that room.
Oh, fucking Rex, dude.
The Junkrat existing doesn't make that tiny little hallway bad. It's the fact that the resources that they use on you when you're there are extremely effective, which is why you die instantly, like Sharp knows, when you go through the doorway. He went to punch through, he punched right into a trap and died instantaneously.
Yup.
Dinosaur!
That was a cute little meme.
Woo!
Yeah, I got confused for a second. That actually confused me. I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
Alright.
He's just me!
Time to have some blue chug rug.
Bro, I'm sitting here, dude. I got a 12-pack of Nestea.
Nest.
That's where it at. That's where it's at, dude.
I probably should get the fucking lid.
Goddamn lids.
Goddamn lids, bro. God. Some of the normal G Fuels are kind of like sour, so like, what is a sour one
Are you a
actually?
G Fuel connoisseur?
No, I like literally just started getting it. I got a start pack to try it out.
Bro, you should get Rogue Energy. Use code MINDPUNKS for 10% off at checkout. Bro, dude, I love Bamsy. Of course I'll promote his shit.
I wanted to get the PewDiePie G Fuel cup, but they were sold
Wait,
out.
does MindPunks have a link I can like?
I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, you could just ask Bamsy.
Defense on Icon.
Yonkies.
Yeah, it's the same guys.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Science will reveal the truth.
Oh, this one doesn't taste that good.
Oh no, dude.
Attackers incoming.
Bro,
30 seconds.
what are we even running?
Double shield re.
Bastion.
I think I got
And we don't have a bat
Yeah.
I got it.
or a mercy. Healer's throwing, bro.
I was autopilot mode, bro.
I added Bamsy in the general chat and goes, yo, dude, I need a link to your Rogue Energy sponsorship so I can spam it to somebody who drinks G Fuel.
Attackers incoming.
But have you guys heard of Raid Shadow Legends?
Dude, I love Raid Shadow Legends. It's my favorite mobile RPG or whatever. Did you guys see that Moira orb? That was pretty epic.
Yeah.
High value orb.
It's a zoning orb. Zoning for the fair one.
Gonna pull the Junkrat out.
Oh, he's one.
Huge.
They're going around us.
Only Zarya is around. Only Zarya is behind.
Nah.
No,
Ryan just
they're
pinned
going
somewhere.
behind. To the flank, left side.
Wait,
They're all
wait,
hit.
side rotate right here, rotate right here. 3, 2, kill. Can pull them.
You can pull.
That's right.
I'm dead.
I can see his fucking hammer through the wall. Get him. Yee.
Where's one?
Come here, Moira.
Their junk is over there on the left.
Wow.
Pull left them.
Their coach started spectating, watched them get rolled, and then stopped spectating.
Alt F4, just like Ruby.
Fuck!
I was gonna make a.
They're going ball now.
Aw.
But watch for boobs, by the way, behind. Yeah, he's coming.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm gonna stay on top. They have a
Oh,
sombra
they
now.
have a Sombra?
Sombra's
I can
coming.
shoot.
I have.
Back
No, you can set up.
You gonna drop in and
Pull
drop
the
in.
right out.
Yeah, I'm dropping. Rhino shield, Rhino's one.
Watch truck in the right, careful. He's in the middle of us.
I'm killing lamp.
And that filled up.
Kill him too. I'm gonna pull the BAP on the right.
Junk's right.
Keep in alive, keep in alive.
You guys are dead.
I don't. We didn't have immortality field there.
Yeah. and
Also,
kind
how
of
do we let
Yeah,
Junkrat
it-
jump into the middle of us, run circles, and then leave for free?
Another dinosaur.
So they're not sponsored by anyone anymore because everyone benefited way more off of us saying use code MindPunks for 10% off of Rogue Energy. Like Rogue benefited a lot more than MindPunks did, so they're not represented by anyone anymore.
They have a Widow. Widow's dead.
Ooh!
Watch for boob again.
Bro, how? How did I
You're
get
in front
slept?
of it.
Bro, that's some bullshit.
To the left.
Gonna pull above one cart.
Bala,
Got
bala.
blocks.
Yeah, pull flex when they push
20
him.
of them.
All dead.
Watch the junk.
I can pull the junk on the right.
Jack's nice.
Right
Shark,
behind
I
us,
wanted
right
you to
behind,
get
turn
pinned by
around,
that
right behind.
so badly.
Nope.
I wanted you to get pinned by that. I saw it coming from
Man,
like
dude.
a light year away.
Oh, epic widow shot, guys!
Babs on high ground left side.
I'm gonna pull him.
Let me show you how it's
Careful it.
Babs top.
Watch Hammond, Hammond,
Watch
Hammond,
ball.
Hammond, 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 Hammond.
Maybe
I'm
time
gonna
to
clear
go.
mines.
All one.
I should
Dead
have.
Matrix.
In the flux area.
Oh, Babs on the bottom left. He's
Fuck
pushing
you,
the
there.
cart.
So ult the widow, you won't.
Pulling
Ult the
junk.
widow, you won't. You won't.
I
You won't do it.
won't. I need healing. Oh god.
If you ulted him.
I'm gonna pull this back lower. I'm chasing
I
him.
need one.
Alright, back up, back up, back up.
Huge. Yo, I'm gonna try pulling it. Hey, someone's on cart.
Oh.
shit.
Haha, it's
You guys
Hammond.
got that. You guys got that.
Pulling the ball. Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna try pulling a sneaky
Oh,
one.
he's like one. Oh, Diva.
all better. Amplification matrix ready.
I missed my shield.
Careful side. You're not on the shield at all.
I'm trying to pull out of that.
Diva behind.
Diva high
Solo
ground.
ulted. Solo ulted.
So they're pushing cart part 2. Please,
Oh,
guys.
fuck. I'm
Okay,
so
sure.
bad for
No, I
ulting.
can't.
No, shut up.
No, I can't
Oh,
show it out, dude.
I watched that entire thing.
Go no.
I'm
You
so
saw that,
bad.
Sorry?
You saw that?
I was like, no,
Those
not,
aren't weak.
not size. I was watching.
2 HP, I'm 2 HP.
Oh.
Damn, I got meleeed. Kill her. Kill the widow.
Milana side
ball.
down.
Oh,
Milana side.
Mouse. Oh mega.
Are we?
You guys
Are you?
actually just see nine.
You guys are throwing.
Just go something other than bash, and that shit's bad.
Passion Z Omega wall.
junk right left side, junk left side, junk left.
Fourth
Not
knife
yet.
is dead. Crab rave.
Hey, they have Wally Worlds.
Matrix early, because you're gonna stop off this. Matrix early.
Yep.
Matrix.
I
I can shoot this. Give it one.
Get the
Flash
block,
widow.
The Anna. I'm gonna try to pull her out.
I need one.
All
And
low.
then-
Watch out for their mines.
Back on right.
Metallic field dead. Watch out for
Got tire.
Pop on.
Okay.
Okay.
Kill lamp and stand back.
Sharp, dude.
I'm
Ball
sorry, I'm
I
bait.
watched that
I
whole
need
thing.
one.
Diva behind. The
She's
left
the
side.
back of this room.
Diva the mech.
This might have been a bad idea.
No, I just can't aim.
No, start the fuck out of here. I don't care. Literally. Get the back. Get the back.
Can you
Okay.
guys kill them?
No need. We win the fight.
You need to stall for time.
Yeah.
That's a resource, guys.
Hey, exactly.
Flux again.
Sim?
Wait, what's she gonna remech? Okay, moral charge, easy mode.
Exactly. Resources.
I have a team. I got flux.
There's one. I have 1-5.
You pull for flux vulnerable.
For DIM. Pulling?
Oh,
Watch your left side.
balls in my trap. Balls in my trap.
Let them out.
Watch Sim.
Pulling
High
lane.
charge.
Pull the sim.
Sim's half. Sim's half. Sim should
well,
be
well.
one.
And Metallic field up.
Spooky.
The bubble behind.
Sim's feeding.
Him behind you.
Bow, bow, bow.
I'm pulling the Anna.
This is one.
Ball.
Jack's the right side.
Junk left side, junk left side.
When they push in, we flux, and I'll bulk.
I have
Amplification matrix
metallic field.
Can pull for flux.
Metallic field up.
Yeah, I gotta pull
Push
down.
him, push him. You have bulk, push him. Push.
Sim.
Ball half, ball half.
Ball.
Next right side.
Sharp, that's the third trap you died from.
I'm still on the right.
You
Shoot
just
TP.
placed that one.
Shoot
down.
TP.
One.
No, leave her. Just leave her. Oh my.
Oh,
Full charge,
Metallic field
bro.
up, metallic field up.
Ball.
Okay.
All charge when I already have my ult.
Exactly.
I have
I'm
matrix.
gonna use
Vicious.
dragons this way.
I'm matrix when they push in.
Yeah, mix it surely. Dragon first, just to see like if we can do whatever, and then Matrix
Ship
after.
on the engage.
Hammond on left, careful, Hammond on left.
Hammond behind.
down
I
if you
can
look.
clear mines. I can clear mines. Sim is left side. Sim, kill Sim, kill Sim, kill Sim.
Below,
This is
below.
that point.
Sharp, if you dragon through
Die
that,
turret.
What?
I'm dead. I'm
you
switching
gotta hit
to
dragon
Moira.
through the window.
Yeet.
Does it even do anything?
No, it doesn't. It boosts the actual arrow, but not any of the damage from
Oh,
the.
really?
No.
Then you can kill people with
There's
the
two
air.
different sources of damage. It's like, well, you can't damage boost the Diva Bomb.
Push in, push in, push in.
Watch ball half.
Breaking some.
Do Diva no boost.
Watch Lucia behind.
Pulling Sim. Kill Sim.
Easy,
Kill
easy,
Sim.
easy.
I'm back, I'm back.
Sim half.
Stabilize.
Okay,
Stabilize.
back up. Sim. We're gonna kill the Sim.
Sim behind, Sim behind.
Sim.
Diva are both up top. Watch the tire. Watch the tire.
So why are you mercy?
Valk.
Fucking troll.
Oh, the Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he didn't swap for the rest of
Well, I didn't die until like the last fight. And the last fight I had Valk, and it's like our only like ult that we had.
Play of the game.
We got this skill. He's just shooting the same place.
You have 3 diamond portraits and 2 platforms. Fuck.
I'm the only one without a fucking
No.
silver border.
I got a butcher.
Oh my
Yeah, you noob.
freaking noob, dude.
That guy has been a plaid Junkrat one trick since season.
Sorry, I wanna see.
Epic.
Legendary.
Wait, and this guy just chooses heroes and just plays them. Like he has seasons where it's just only Zarya and nothing else, and then he has seasons where it's only Junkrat and not a single second of anything else.
I hate those people.
Just don't pay attention to the fact that I was plat from season 9 till 18.
Wait, can I have
I was
the next
never
game?
plat. The
Can I be in the next game?
No.
I was masters for like 2
Okay.
years.
started to
Who's
play the
dropping?
game.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
I started to play this game and then went straight to the fucking diamond.
There was just one day where
Cool.
I decided to play comp even though I was like silver, and then I just destroyed everything. Got to plat, and then I was stuck there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. What the fuck? Your Spider-Man just fell.
Traveling.
Okay, so tomorrow, we're gonna go over
Select your hero.
a little bit of target priority, and we're gonna talk about mechanics.
New
What are
thing.
those?
I can't technically make your mechanics better, but I can stop you from fucking yourself over and tell
I
you
don't
things.
like fucking myself over.
Good chibus.
Ruby, how much do I fuck myself over?
You guys all probably have made it way harder than it needs to be on yourself
Wait for what? Sorry.
for mechanics.
But like, what were you talking about?
Oh, I can't technically make your mechanics better, but I can stop you from making them worse. And I can stop you. I can stop you from doing things that are stopping you from improving.
Hmm. Such as? Because I heard you say that, but I didn't hear your first sentence.
My mechanics are okay, and then my brain is small.
Well, mechanics always look better to the person who's playing the game because you don't notice. Like it's especially if you watch yourself back in first person, you'll notice how bad your aim really is.
Yeah.
And, like my aim
kinda
really
fair.
isn't that good. But it feels good to me because I'm the one playing it. But when I actually watch my own games back, my aim isn't actually that great.
Because I don't really think about the aim.
I mean, it's not even me who thinks that. One of Being Brutal's first coaches messaged me saying, Sharp,
Pushing,
your
speeding,
mechanics
go
are
through.
good, but you're stupid.
I'm gonna put
Behind. Nice.
Can I ask
for you,
what,
Bob.
can I ask what SR or
Got
qualifications that coach had?
Personal goal.
What?
I'm
Can I
anti.
ask
We're
what
anti.
qualifications or experience or rank that coach had?
Nice. We can push in.
Speeding.
I don't remember
Nice.
what.
Go point.
I think it was Masters.
I'm Orisa. Orisa's
Yeah.
one.
So he's never actually seen like better mechanics than that. So that kind of makes sense.
You just won't let him have anything.
My
with you, really.
mechanics are Masters. What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's not mechanics aren't the difference between diamonds and masters.
What do you mean that I'm flat
No.
on mechanics on my?
Brain mechanics, dude.
Brain mechanics, yeah.
That's just game.
And
system.
mechanics doesn't just
Speeding in.
mean mechanics doesn't just
That's
mean
no high ground.
it's the like ability.
Hog back right. Hog back right alone.
Go nothing.
Q hog.
Hog no heal.
Hog
Where's
no
she
heal.
rosing?
Ursa
Where's
one.
it dead? Where's it dead?
Hog no hook, hog no heal.
Ursa no fortify.
Speeding
I'm
in.
on
Speed Risa.
Ash on top.
Easy. See what game sense does? Reroll quick play games in 90 seconds.
But you lost the last one.
It's because I was playing.
What did I do?
Like mechanics isn't just aim; it's your ability usage too, right? It's like putting the Maywall in the right spot, or like landing a Doom Punch, or like missing your left clicks on Sigma, missing your rocks, putting your shield slightly too far forward or slightly too far back. That still all classifies as mechanics.
I was Masters in PTRE.
It doesn't matter. You fucking.
Are you hacking? I just saw your aim snap. Like, are you
Yeah,
hacking?
my sensitivity is super low, by the way.
No, it's called his grip is Parkinson's and his sensitivity.
Grips to help Parkinson's. So there's palm grip, there's claw grip, there's fingertip, and then there's Parkinson's.
They fucking
this guy has
abomination.
this guy has his his mouse is like flipped over and
Loco,
he's
what is
moving
that?
his hand on the bottom of the mouse to move his mouse around.
I'm pretty sure I already sent in this server. If you can see somewhere.
Sick here.
At watch point, Gibraltar.
Who's
I
defense
can-
like a monkey?
I can probably find it
Yeah.
on Ruby chat.
What?
In your chat. I probably can find my fucking amazing fucking grip.
Oh yeah.
I remember you guys telling me to try using claw grip, but I still don't do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Did I use claw grip?
I use an abomination
Everyone
of a
should.
grip.
You're missing out on a third of your arm.
I use an abomination of a grip. You shouldn't use my grip.
You dude, this guy's sitting here with like a literal crab grip, dude.
Science will reveal
I don't know the difference of my hands.
So
I don't understand how
palm.
people can use just their fingertips for it.
Well, you're gonna learn.
Yes, fingertip is just finger. Claw is
Oh.
like fingertip plus palm, and palm is palm.
attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Wait,
No, it's claw is you're using just your fingertips. The only things that actually touch your mouse are their fingertips. You're
Yeah.
still using your wrist and you're still using your arm, but the only things that are in contact with the mouse are your fingertips.
okay.
Because if you play with palm, right, where your fingertips don't move at all and the mouse is against your palm, right? If you can still feel the mouse and move the mouse without your fingertips touching it, then you're using palm.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, that's not annoying.
If you can move it at all.
Yeah, mine is palm basically then.
Yeah.
Just one.
But when you're using palm,
Cool,
you're
Western
missing,
Union, cool,
you're
Western.
missing out on the extreme like precision of your fingertips.
Box up.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
there's a
using
widow.
Oh, I bet.
I'm using crab then, because
Crab,
yeah.
crab is Loco's weird version of
Only
claw that isn't
Just
actually
Lion.
claw.
It's an abomination.
Well, I guess I'm palming, but like my fingertips are on it. Like I can't move it around with my fingers touching.
Yeah, well that's palm. Yeah, if your palm is touching it, then it's palm.
Okay.
That just
So,
feels
within
weird
a-
for my
within a
palm
pop?
not to be on it.
Well, I don't really
Yeah,
know.
of course it's gonna feel weird because you've never aimed like that before.
Well, see, I don't know, because it's like low to the ground. It's not quite touching it, but it's like really, really, really close to touching it. Like it's not like
Watch Widow.
table leg. It's like
Watch on me.
You'll be able to know if your
Your
palm or
fingers look
claw.
like a
Halfway to
crab.
ball.
Is it? Mercy
See,
left
Messi
side.
half. Messi one.
Mercy no.
More no fade.
More in the fade.
Okay, one.
Chasing a monkey.
What did that get this ball?
Like I can plant my palm on the table and I can still completely move and aim properly. You use your arm for things like 360s or like wide flicks, right? When like a tracer's on you, and then you use your wrist for target acquisition and your fingertips for actually aiming at their head. Which is also why you guys hit body shots all the time. Smile.
Smile.
But I don't need aim.
More on
I'm
me, more on
fucking
me.
all
You do. No matter what you say, you need aim.
More no fade. I'm diving more.
You're not playing monkey.
Any dealing?
More is one more dead.
That's a one.
Fucking no hook.
Go listen.
Hog's half.
percent.
I'm
Yo,
diving
is
high.
there a reason that I started using
I'm a
claw
hog.
this game and my accuracy went up to 40% rather than like 20?
I'm
Is the
ball.
ball upstairs?
Get in the spawn room, bitches.
Come back, ball.
Back.
I got bomb.
Claw doesn't actually feel that bad as I thought it would.
Well, it'll just feel better and better the more you use it. So
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah,
two
balls.
pros that don't. Claw. There's like two pros that don't claw. Like one of them's like Costa. So
Custom.
I'm gonna bomb this.
yeah, dude, the Lucio player. So
Yeah.
the only like one of the only pros that don't claw is a Lucio player. So there you go. That's take your hand.
The hog.
What's the other one you said too?
I don't know the other one.
We just break.
But I don't think I.
I'm on
Basically,
Where's no gold?
No, we're
I know
using gold.
Costa
We're using
does
gold.
it,
Where's no gold?
and I don't think it's
Watch point. Miss Moira is one.
No, Sherpa is a palm grip.
Right behind you, ball.
sure.
100%.
I don't think so.
He had like a video explaining like how to aim and stuff, and he showed his hand and whatever.
I know he uses like.
Isn't that video from like 2017?
Oh,
Oh yeah, let's get dying again.
It a
Well,
that's my first death
We're having no
shot.
main heals.
Slow.
Basic
doing Widow
principles of
meta.
aiming techniques 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Perhaps a new
Yeah,
methodology.
September 2017.
Suisin.
They're pushing cart.
I'm a hog.
Come back. Any heals though?
Okay.
Oh, I guess they'll just cap because I can. That's it.
Wow.
I've been Hanzo.
How to play Genji. Die as soon as you press Q.
That's much better.
We don't miss a fucking mech. What the
Hanzo's
Hanzo is
going up.
main.
I can jump on the Hanzo. Oh, the hog went higher.
Hanzo is below on bridge.
Oh, Widow used hook.
I'm on Hanzo.
Where's Widow? Oh, I see her.
I'm being heals.
I'm diving.
You don't have it, just Lucio. Be careful.
Hog behind. Careful.
Hog's back. I'm a hog.
Need help behind. Need help behind.
Hog no heal.
3 stairs.
Hog's one.
Oh, it is main. She's on spaceship now.
Hanzo half, Hanzo low, Hanzo dead.
Die
Be
fast.
careful, Widow.
I'm diving in Widow.
Ooh. Willow low, Willow low.
More no gold. First no gold.
Orisa, get Orisa. Orisa low, Orisa low.
More is one. Anna.
Mercy, mercy.
Mercy's
Get Mercy.
one. Hog no hook. Mercy's one.
Watch out for
Got it, I'm
Hanzo.
getting it.
I'm gonna set up a bomb, man. How's this left side? How's this one?
I have coalescence.
I'm gonna set up a bomb, man. If they push in, just tell me. Hog is
I'm going
right.
right side.
Hanzo top, Hanzo bottom left.
Oof.
How's a half?
Coalescing.
Push the tanks, push tanks.
Fortify.
Go.
With this left side, high ground. Left side, high ground.
Got Hammer.
Oh, I got hooked. The hot rock, no hook. He ulted.
No heals.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
We must all make sacrifices in the name
I'm
of
coming back.
science.
Healing orb at you, Bull.
Wait. If we complete this, you will unlock this part.
Just the lane fails.
Ooh, Widow top.
Rob the hook, Rob the hook.
Hanzo one.
Versus one.
Like, Ed, you might want to think about changing your kit.
My what?
Wait, why don't play Moira?
Yeah,
There was a
I was about to ask, like, shouldn't we be playing like Honor or
Is
Mercy?
he actually
Like,
trolling?
there's such an intense amount of high ground though. It's like,
Hanzo
And
one,
we're running
Hanzo one.
Oh, good DM, good DM.
Oh, it's no gold.
Orisa.
No gold now, no
Freaks no
gold.
gold.
More cart.
We're no
Get
fade.
more.
Amping speed, pushing.
Watch out for
Come on, Moira.
Widow.
Mercy's one.
Got it, back up now.
Hog in the corner, Ah, he tried to hook me, hook me out.
Got you.
Watch Widow main.
Widow's on shadow.
I have coalescence.
to unleash coalescence.
I got.
Coalescence to push in, we can push him.
Yep.
Watch the double sniper though, watch the double sniper. Amping speed. Hanzo and cart. Hanzo and cart, low, Hanzo and cart.
More
More
low.
Hanzo.
Bruh, Hanzo won. You just walked away from me?
Oh,
Just the lane car. More is one. More is actually one.
Dying cart.
Yeah,
Like, cat, change your kit.
I am.
Gonna feed.
He was already feeding.
Oh, I'm gonna feed. Cause that's sides.
Cast infused popular.
Withers, man. I can bomb.
Yup.
Okay.
Hello, Hanzo.
Nice. I come.
Alright, push in, speeding.
Nice. And I'm Widow with you.
I'm throwing dragons.
I put her in a special place.
I'm on Widow.
Watching your back.
Mercy one.
I'm on Mercy.
Dead. Heals me.
Nice.
I'm on Moira.
Reloading.
Oh, for Widow.
Killing.
Oh, she's not there. Hanzo
Hog
on
no heal.
Oh.
Widow bridge. I have
Hanzo on bridge.
He's one.
You're going.
No, Kuzo, why are you throwing?
Alright.
Wow, we pushed up. I know, dude, stop. I cry.
I'm with
Get the most value out of where you work, Kuza.
Alright, bull.
I would have gotten more value if my team pushed up with my speed boost, but with my speed go, no value.
You man, Moira feeding on Mars.
One.
More dead.
Force drop. Back up to cart. Any heals?
Coalescing.
Hog half.
Okay.
Hung up
And we heals.
Hanzo.
There's behind us. More behind, alive. More no fade.
More anti. There you go.
You're going to be okay.
I'm big speed.
Watch Hog.
Huggle. Nice.
Ursa low.
You're covered.
Ursa dead.
Hanzo
Tap a
one.
Reaper. Watch Reaper.
Ah.
We're dead.
10 seconds remaining.
Reaper's one.
Nice.
Aw, stuck him, bro.
I'm sorry.
Him in.
Coming slap.
He's one.
Oh my god.
Fire! Keep out of my way.
Stupid. I'm going
Nice.
to penis.
He took my Reaper killer from it.
I'm sorry, bro.
You're so toxic. Toxic teammate. Banned.
Oh, this guy got play off the game because he pressed Q. Look at that.
Nah,
And he was playing more.
he's just
Okay.
a
Yeah.
kid, bro.
DPS Moya basically. Look at this skill.
I got 2 of those kills, bro.
71 KP. Ugh.
This guy deserves the apple more than me.
I'm giving it to the enemy widow.
Toxic.
I say he never missed a body shot on me, but I'm also Winston, so
Like she
it's kind of hard to.
She missed me.
Sounds like me.
She missed a fucking diva match. A body shot on a diva match.
Or body shot's a headshot on Diva.
No, it was turned back. She couldn't headshot me.
Oh.
She missed my fucking body.
That is true though. Like every run, Diva's front headshot.
They should give Sigma's toes a headshot hitbox.
That would be nice.
Look, I'm just speaking the truth here.
To swap his head hitbox to his toes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put lasagna in the oven.
Sigma only has one skin when he's wearing shoes.
Yeah, that'd be broken because then he wouldn't have a headshot hitbox.
I'm watching Tim stream, like a VOD from Twitch, from Tim's stream, and this is his face cam right now. Look at him. He's fucking losing his shit right now.
He came back to this trash game?
No.
I need some help.
He's playing COD.
Oh, even a trasher game.
Yeah, when you lose Overwatch for COD.
I
don't
can
even
see
need
my
to aim
future
that
in his
game.
bald,
Wait,
shiny
let's do
head.
that for a few days.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Should we run Bastion here?
No.
Should run die for this game.
I'm going.
I should run
ball.
Doomfist and use the rollout.
Why use throwing ball?
Wait, rollout? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blizzard rolled rollout.
Oh, yeah.
No, we just since it's not. An
Dude, I'll record just in case you hit it.
Let's go,
Yo,
ball.
I'm sort of upset because we're on Eichenwald and I should have went Doom and used that one.
Will reveal the truth.
Wait, God, you shouldn't got that hero in this.
No Moira. No Moira.
Okay.
Inefficient resources.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
I'm stuck in a ball. What the?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Pyramid is just feeding.
yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
How come I've never seen a notch glitch?
Alright, yo, if you land it, make sure to hit F9.
Yep.
I gotta
Is
hide
that
like
red?
right here.
Pretty sure I remember how to do it. Just jump off and press E.
What the fuck, bro?
I gotta hide right up there. No.
One. Attackers incoming.
Almost there.
Defend
Oh, that doesn't
objective
work.
A.
I'll hide like
Yeah,
here or
yeah.
something.
Locom Ball, tell Sharp when there's people to the right of the statue.
Yeah, just sitting on fucking.
Or when they're about to be there.
Ruby, it is
Okay,
just
let's
jump
go.
God,
off.
you
and
fucking
press E,
CC
right?
to death.
Yeah.
I
Now.
love playing this hero.
What?
There's people now. There's people now on the right.
Okay. No!
He fucked up so bad.
F9, dude, F9!
F9!
F9, dude, F9!
I pressed E,
Ana
it
slap,
didn't
Ana
work! Breathe!
The feed.
I love this game.
The Wither is killing everyone.
Shh, my
Excellent job, Sharp. A plus.
It worked before!
A plus, Sharp.
I didn't.
Biggest play of my life.
Criminal, what is that kit? That's that fishing kit.
I'm just gonna play this kit then.
It's a good kit.
Inefficient.
Oh, you mean inefficient? There we go, let's go, boys. This is the meta, boys, let's go.
Oh, whoa.
Kuzu.
What?
Let's play deathmatch.
Really?
That's one.
Sharp, have you ever considered using your resources properly?
Wait, there's left. There's left.
Seconds.
Where's she? Where's she?
Okay, Pylo.
Guys, I have
Dark
full
rep,
damage
dark
or
rep.
all throwing.
Okay.
Let me up, let me up, let me up. I wanna. Meow.
What the fuck was that tool?
I don't know how to play this game properly.
What is bottom? Bottom.
Get back in the fight.
I'm gonna flank, let's go.
She slid! What is that, dude?
Another one.
Yeah, I'm with Sharp on that one. She just slid right off the wall.
Oh, good. Oh, respawn point, respawn point.
Sure, it's a point.
I'm so upset.
Sharp, have you ever considered using high ground?
I got 2 picks. How does that make you guys feel?
No.
You're bad.
Did hit
Sure.
you? Did you get it though?
Listen, it was a good use of resources.
Is it a pick if you use your ult?
It was a good pick of use of resources.
Hey
Well,
guys, do you
means
want to
nothing.
Nazi 90 here?
Nah,
No.
C9 is a way of
It's,
life.
it's good practice. It's good practice.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, efficient use of our space on the payload.
Oh, we're on top.
Hey, look at that.
We're on turret?
what
What is that thing called?
What a one.
Sharp, stop jumping. It gets hit scans.
It's a habit that I need to
Make
stop.
it not one.
Oh
Don't punch into war.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you guys.
I'm scared.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hey, I knew I would kill that then eventually.
Sigma's one, Sigma's one.
Sigma low resources?
What's on me? What's on me? What's on me? What's on me? What's in?
My aim, breathe.
Yo, I can't.
We're just playing deathmatch.
Bro, I can't breathe.
Guys, swap to a different kit.
No.
Guys, I don't think this kit's quite efficient.
Careful, careful. Watch the slender, big bootied
feeding.
sniper rifle kit.
You're not
in main.
thinking about your position. Of course, neither. I'm not either.
You guys insulting other people.
I'm
Insulting.
gonna use one of my abilities to take space.
Okay, push it with abilities.
I'm pushing the Sigma, Sigma's
I'm
one.
using my ability.
Messed up his jump.
Sigma no shift.
He's pretty upset.
Two.
Oh, what a
I
top
got
left.
Sigma again.
What is up top? What is up top?
What I got fucked.
Nice.
Can you hold me?
It's actually the slim,
Hey,
the
cover my
slender big booty
resources,
hero
please.
with the kit got fucked.
How are you winning this?
I don't know.
We have more efficient resources.
Because we have better resource usage.
They're going high ground. Macri and some.
Not true.
Zen.
Ruby can confirm.
Baited the resources.
I have nano.
That definitely
It's a
is
fake
very informative on which resources you baited.
The resource bundle left shift when Sigma was used?
Semantic.
Resources bottom.
I'm feeding.
I got him again.
Sure.
Back.
Dude, I fat
Just give me your resource.
I fat figured, bro.
Do you my E resource?
I need resources.
What is this turning into?
They're both healers on team.
Anna's low on resources.
I'm in. I'm dead.
Because that's a little bit more informative, yeah.
Yeah.
Die with resources?
Bro.
Oh.
Die with resources.
Dire with resources.
Actual children.
Did I end the resource at time? Keep stalling.
I'm hog.
We're just not even trying this.
We're not even.
It's like when we started shot
The only
calling
thing you
on
guys are trying to do is piss me off.
Junkenstein, we were calling out the bots, dude.
Oh, soldier left side. So I left them.
Okay.
Kid with resources right side?
Sigma low on
Sigma
resources.
uses
Semantic.
resources.
Come around the corner so we can
I'm gonna
regenerate
use my
resources.
resources to engage.
I'm
I fucked
fully
up my
committed.
resources.
Pushing with resources, pushing with resources.
I have no shield, by the way.
I can use our resources. You can back.
Original gold, original gold.
Wait, more
original
resources?
gold.
Maybe resources?
Cowboy resources half.
Reloading my resources.
Sharp, it has either been you do literally nothing in the fight but take damage, or you harden and immediately die. There has been no in between.
Don't give them any more all charge resource.
Yeah, we should reset our resources in spawn.
I'm just gonna take spawn.
Use all resources in spawn.
I have a big resource.
Yeah.
Bro, my eyes.
How big, bro?
Engage from the back with my resources.
Engaging with an E?
I got locked.
Guys, use resources.
No.
Sharp, what the
They're
fuck?
low on resources.
Sharp, that was
Engage.
the worst ult I've seen in a long time.
I did that just to make you mad too.
Sigma kill Sigma Re.
I really hope so.
I'm gonna switch my kit to get better efficiency out of my resources.
Oh my god, yo Kuzo, he juked you so
Oh,
hard.
he's playing risk.
No, I juked him.
I baited out his resources.
Yeah.
I baited
Resources
out his
have been baited.
By making him jump down, I had to push him into our team. So.
Take a high ground someday.
Nah.
Whenever.
I'm gonna use my resources to make them less resourceful.
Epic E!
Sigma's one.
I'm gonna use
Push
my
in, they're low on resources.
Primo, shoot her!
They're on.
Soldier low on resources in the back.
Primo, that hurt almost as much as what Sharp did.
No, but I wasn't like.
This whole match is just to make Ruby mad.
Let's play table. Let's go. This is
Guys, waste your resources.
Oh,
Don't
all
have
the
resources!
you
Don't
have.
have resources!
Both things empty.
Okay, that call out is supposed to mean do something with them, not just chuck them at the point. I saw the cat just walk onto point, sleep nothing, and just throw the nade at the ground.
Well, he didn't
I'm
have
not
his
dying with them,
resources.
it's fine.
Wait, sleep.
At least
I
I'm not
didn't,
dying with
I
them.
didn't use sleep.
It looks like a sleep there, I don't know.
Alright, guys, I think that match went pretty well.
Yeah. It went pretty well.
Oh shit.
Primo, what the fuck was that?
Don't worry, dude.
He was using his resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the soldier just sitting.
No, I needed to make my resources touch their resources.
That was a very efficient use of his Q resource.
He was denying their Zenyatta. I mean, sorry. He was denying their Discord orb on another resource hero.
Ruby just wants to kick all of us.
Wait, do we have a scrim at 10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Amazon 14 little plastic chairs and put all of them in my corner and label them all for each of you.
This is your chance.
It's a fucking timeout chair.
Actually says this.
Do you each have one?
Right here, Zayda, if you get back in here, you're gonna play first and like scrims now.
I mean, we held him on second point for some reason. I don't know how it worked.
Yeah, sure. That you say, oh, that was intentional, but you do that in scrims almost every ult.
I'm promoting someone to group leader because my stomach needs resources.
Okay, yeah, but
BRB.
not around like a corner.
No, you've done it like that before. I've seen ults like legitimately just like that, like last scrim. That's one of the things you keep forgetting. Same with the May walls and ice block.
Yeah.
Even though we went over that, you forgot about it.
I need to
Remember.
take a look at my resource paper.
Now you need to watch, like, good Doomfist players and see what they're doing and think about why they're doing it.
Chipset.
Don't watch Chips. I can't say he's not good, but I can definitely say he is not a good person to watch to learn the hero. He doesn't explain anything at all either. But like something that you are never doing is use like tap punching to chase down kills. Like someone will be far away from you and you just turn around and walk away when you could tap punch at them and uppercut and kill them. Like you could be getting picks, but instead you're just turning around and running away.
It turns out better to me.
But that's what I mean by like mechanics are more than just aim. Is that is mechanics. He's not doing things like that. Like, you know, maybe like Sharp actually wants to, he's just not mechanically like skilled enough to pull that off.
Just that his brain's way too
Yeah,
small.
it's usually that I want to chase that person, but
You just
I'm
don't know
like,
how to do it.
but I'm like, I'm probably gonna mess this up somehow.
Well, especially do that stuff in quick play, because the only way you're gonna learn how to do it is by keep doing it. Like
Yeah.
when I played Doomfist, like there was a solid like 5 hours of gameplay where I just sucked at landing any of my abilities. But I took all of those chances and stuff like that in quick play so that I could learn how to do those combos. Especially like the wait, what? My ult meter's stuck on my screen. I died while popping my ult, and my ult meter was stuck on my screen. Interesting bug.
Are we not playing another one?
We have 8 minutes, so.
We're recharging our resources in the 8 minutes before we start this go.
Oh my.
Alright, guys, FFA.
Yeah, let's go FFA.
Try going for that, Sharp. When you see a person who's out of your range, right? You have all your abilities. Try the tap punch type of cut, especially if it's like a soldier or something like that. It's rare for soldiers to live that.
Even if it's probably a feat.
Even if it's probably a feed, doing it in the first place is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should at least know when to do it so that you can learn when you're supposed to do it. But it's kind of to teach you when you're supposed to do it if you never land it or try it in the first place. That's what all you guys should be doing. You guys should be going for those big plays, right? That really rely on your mechanics, because it's the only way you're ever gonna improve them is by trying to go for those
aim
shots.
is bad.
Then make it not bad.
The only thing I can do is track.
Then learn how to do other things than track, and that's that's aim. I'm talking about like mechanics.
Where did Kuzo go?
He went to recharge his resources, i.e. get food.
My brain told me aim is everything.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you aim isn't everything. You'll never land rocks on FARs if you never take them.
I mean, I do try that every time.
Yeah, but that's at the pull though. It's different.
Let me just see.
No, like I try every time, like that I can do without like wasting it. So start a fight, if they're close enough, I try.
Well, like jumping in front of your teammates with like kinetic grasp, right? Your shift to save them. How do you know? How do you know if it'll work if you've never tried it?
That I do as well, but not too often because shift is unreliable. I do like if my shield is down and the only thing I can do is shift, I gonna shift.
Well, your goal is to be able to tell whether it will work or whether not before you do it.
So the way it works is just fucking enter your friend's body and just become one with them.
No, it only works in one direction, so.
Yeah, own direction.
It's not gonna work very well if you're doing like that.
No! Let me sit in my fucking bunker corner. Ah! Die, you demon!
If anyone's a demon, it's you, Loco. You're playing Orisa in FFA.
Ah! Let me set up my...
please!
There we go, got a good corner.
Much better.
Yeah, sorry, what was that, dude?
He slapped me in the air. I don't know what you.
You got fucked.
Just don't get slept.
Is someone gonna come here? I'm just waiting.
You fuck off. I'm not even playing for.
No one's
points.
coming here. I'm sad.
Okay. No.
Nope.
We're gonna reposition me.
Where did you slam? Where are you? Oh.
But what? Okay, so we're gonna do the next session we're doing is gonna be tomorrow. From the same time, I think.
Wait, we're doing another session?
Tomorrow.
Hey,
yeah.
any reason you're all focusing me?
I got it!
We should probably all focus Loco.
I'm dying.
Lick Cat, stop! Trying to kill Loco here.
I've come back from worse.
You guys leave me
Sorry,
alone?
Dev, I really want to punch you out of the air.
Well, you're not gonna.
The fucking man.
Oh shit.
Stop. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Stop it, Loco. I'm trying to do something.
I poke you.
Loco, I'm trying to.
Sharp, you know how to do it. You know how to do it, right? You punch against an object with a curved ledge, and you hit space before you reach there. You know how to do it. I taught you.
What?
Oh, he's playing
How
Diva
to
now.
punch fires out of the sky.
Yeah, it's called AC.
I'm dying.
No, not even with your ult. You don't need your ult. Remember that Dorado? That Dorado rolled out in first point?
Yeah.
Not just with that pillar. You can do that with other stuff. Just random geometries. Like
My kill.
Chairs.
Yeah, but Sidev's playing pretty low.
Got
So
him.
you're
Worth
playing-
it.
You're
I
playing,
punched him, but he didn't hit a wall.
You're playing Junkrat, basically, is what you're saying.
Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
Farah.
I'm back.
Okay, it's AC 130 time.
Bruh.
Mine.
Never mind, it didn't work.
Nice.
Because it didn't want to land on the roof.
Let's go, baby diva time.
No. Dang it.
Yes.
I will be your shield.
Ah.
Bonk.
Oh my god. That
Got
scared me. Oh, I'm dead. Nice.
Practice makes perfect. Not to mention.
I'm at the top of the leaderboard, so it doesn't matter.
Bonk.
Loco, go away! No!
Free kill.
Alright, my mission is still to kill.
Bruh. Shield bash, hitbox, hello?
Ah.
Ina, please.
Yeet. Dang it.
I'm poking you. I'm poking you. I'm poking you.
And I got
Why
healed.
did you poke me? Why
Side
you
switch.
poking me? Stop poking me. Fuck you.
Nice.
I'm good.
Lick cat, go away.
He hasn't added me yet.
Cancel scrim.
Yeah, dude, I'd be pretty mad.
No side up.
Yes, side of. Nope!
Go away.
I get some more. I'll be right back.
Go away.
Bullshit.
Go away.
Yes! I secured my kill. Aw, great. Now Ina's on break. Looks like Tracer fun time is over.
Just. Okay, let's go into him.
Yo, it's okay. He's back.
Wait. Wait a sec. I'm gonna go soldier.
Wait a second.
I'm gonna go soldier 76.
Wait, what? That stuck you!
Nah.
See my character.
It stuck his shield, maybe.
That wasn't the plan.
Oh, ever get that feeling of deja vu? Wait.
That was a perfect impression.
Why you here? Get away, let's get.
Get over here.
Young
Yeet.
He.
Got him. Nice, bro.
Ready for more.
Why are you waiting
Oh, God.
for the health back? They fucking bring. Oh.
Oh wow, you debated me.
Oh, get your beat it, bro.
I'm scared.
E, hello?
And
Does the E
destroy.
button work?
Wait, wasn't there a thing in PTR where it took like 3 tracer clips to kill a McCree?
He's going monkey.
It's not, no, not even to kill the McCree. It took 3 tracer clips to get the armor off the McCree.
Yeah, the McCree. The fucking armor.
The 4th clip killed him.
This might need a few adjustments.
Stupid immortality field, dude.
I can't say.
Neither can I, don't worry.
What's aiming?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect you to understand your main tank.
Exactly.
Oh.
Bruh.
Why do you go monkey? That's my character. I mean, my kit. That's my kit.
That was a well-timed blink.
You're mine, boy. You're mine.
E button.
He's going Geisha against 2 monkeys.
This is not the end of the world.
Bonk.
Win Genji against 2 monkeys.
Yes. Well, there was 1 monkey when I went Genji, but I guess not anymore.
Bonk.
No.
Alright, guys, be prepared.
Hey,
Oh,
he's
no.
playing Widow.
Cool playing Widow.
Where is the Widow?
Time.
Wait, what is a Widow?
Bonk.
Yo, why is there so many monkeys, dude? Well, you cannot defeat me.
I hit the tree.
Go away.
All part of the learning process.
Who's? Oh, dude, I know.
Lit cat.
Oh my
Easy
god,
win,
Sai.
bro. Easy win, bro.
How did that hit you?
Check PM.
That's my kill, thank you.
Well, it hasn't even started yet, so.
Where's the hog?
Oh.
Oh. He's gonna kill Side F, but no.
Nah, you weren't.
You saw it.
Think you were going to, but in reality, you were not.
In reality, you're just bad.
Basically.
Hey, let's not get toxic.
With every death,
I mean, it's true,
But
we
it's
are all
fun.
bad.
with honor, redemption.
You went to Roadhog. And you monkey. My hero. That's my hero.
I alt-aimed you.
Why are you still monkey? What a nerd.
There's
Not
a
your
hog
hero.
on me.
Lit cat.
Hey, there's a Widow.
Get off of me.
Ah.
That should have hit you.
The hog is hunting me down. Yeah, he's actually just hunting me.
I'm just going where the people
Very
are.
well.
Oh my god, placing
I get
shield
one kill,
right
you guys
as
are
I
bad.
go for.
I have no ammo.
No.
Reclaim my honor.
Epic. Hey, what's
Epic.
up?
Ruby, come and judge me on my aim.
Spoilers.
I'm
it's
trying
really
to
bad.
get this fucking scrim to happen.
True.
I'm here. You are dead.
Loco, Sai, stop being nubs.
I
You
don't.
landed on my head.
Yeah, I landed on your head.
Jump.
Oh,
No,
I
you
missed. This is the end.
Jump again.
Enemy needs 15 kills to win.
What the fuck?
Hey, I got a headshot.
Marked by the dragon.
About time.
It's on the Roadhog. It didn't even matter.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I am not deterred.
Oh, that was so close to hitting you.
This guy in general chat's pissing and moaning about Smurfs throwing his games, but he doesn't report them.
Wait, general shut up what?
No whole lit cat.
How did? Where are you?
Okay, dude.
Did I miss twice on a Roadhog?
That was
Yes.
ulting.
I gotta kill. Look who you're throwing.
I'm inviting Primo. I'm gonna go Widow now. Let's go.
Personne
Oh, we should all go Widow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna switch off this trash healer named Middlemaker.
Yo, Loco, let's go, bro.
Bruh, that was my kill. This is bullshit. Primo, you ass.
I'm bad.
Oh my god, of course he does a roll.
Indeed.
I can't aim.
Oh, you stole my kill.
I'm gonna slam you.
God, I'm dead.
No, Widow is not my character.
Only through conflict.
Bruh.
You flew, dude.
E takes too long, bro.
Nah, it's fine.
Enemy needs 10 kills to win.
Nope.
Worth.
Look at, why couldn't you do that earlier?
No! That was my. You
even fucking
bitch.
hit.
He booted me off the map and stole my kill in one fell move.
Ah,
There we go.
Oh, come back.
Why did I do that?
Nina, don't.
So I can murder you.
Back in the saddle again.
You come back. Oh, hello.
You came back, thank you.
I pressed E, but it didn't work.
sorry, Primo.
So no scrim or
What?
What the fuck?
You
I don't know. The guy can't. The guy hasn't answered me, and he left the server. So so Discord won't let me DM him because we don't share any servers.
Cancel.
Where'd you go?
Back into the saddle.
Oh my god, Ian, I hate you.
What a nerd.
Stealing my kills and killing me. Get over here!
Imagine having.
Oh, I was gonna melee you.
Best head for the hills. I'm on fire.
Outplayed.
No, this guy.
Never, not outplayed.
Oh, Primo. Oh wait, no, that was Kuza.
I feel like a new man.
What the fuck was that? I blinked.
5 kills to win.
Oh, it's a broken hero.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Every hero is broken.
there are no heroes, so there's nothing broken.
True, you're right.
Everyone's just
Primo,
researching.
let's
No.
go, dude.
Kids are just more efficient than others.
I've got unfinished business. Oh, excuse me.
Bro, this fucking post! I would've hooked you.
There you
Wow.
are. I blinked it away. Although blinks it didn't work.
I have no ammo.
Oh my god, Sharp stealing my kills.
I had no ammo.
Nah, dude, you were about to steal mine. Get out. Oh, where was that? Hi.
No, you're one like cat.
You just whipped me.
No.
What the fuck? The guy deleted
You
his
some
Discord account.
king, bro.
Wait, what?
The guy deleted his Discord account.
Hey, I'll go for it. That's pretty funny, bro. That cancels for a script.
I know the character to win
Yo,
this all.
I think he did.
But I think that's a cancel.
I think he did because it's saying I don't have. We
No.
don't share any servers. Wait,
Where are
wait.
kills?
It's saying we don't share any
Oh,
servers,
it's
so I
dead.
can't DM him. And when I hit add for it says it didn't work. Check the capitalization, which I think means that like he deleted his account because we're still in servers.
No! This is bullshit.
Best place.
Yeah, that's what
I
it looks
had
like.
less deaths, so I win.
Play of the game.
This
I
guy's
was here for
no
the
chat on
tournament.
the servers, like.
I meant in Lick Cat.
No, I'm saying this. I might play the game.
Let's go another one. I'm gonna go bash.
Another one.
Another one.
You got it, bro.
We the best music.
Welcome to Castile.
I live.
My business, my rules.
Epic meme,
Yes,
Kuzo.
it's
I see your
amazing
meme.
hero.
Select your hero.
Epic meme, bro.
What?
Epic meme, Kuzo. I saw your
Who
meme.
wants to
Thank you.
Widow. All right, let's do widows only.
Okay.
That work?
Widow. I'll play Tracer.
Wait, no, that's not Widowmaker.
Alright, hold on.
I'll go Winston. Stop! Don't do it. Don't force me to do it. Please don't force me to do it. Stop it. No! It's like headshot only, and I'm like not gonna have fun because I can't.
Not headshots only. Cause
No, I'll just do it. Everything is normal, except it's only Widow.
Oh my god. Please be headshot
Wait,
only.
are you gonna start it? There we go.
Yeah, dude.
Be headshot only, please.
It's not headshots.
Oh, fucking actual fags.
Isn't that better?
You can body shot people in Widow duels. You know that, right? In game, you can in fact body shot people.
Fucking
I
bad.
left SMG too.
Oh, SMG, let's go.
Yeah, but that's disrespectful though. That's like flashbang right clicking another McCree.
Exactly.
You don't do that.
Bro, why did that?
You don't do that. You don't flashbang right click another McCree, dude. It's just bad manners.
I have the SMG sound permanently playing, and I don't know what to do about it.
Just shoot and then it'll be fine.
It's like you don't solo
Okay, I
hog
got
another hog into a corner. You just don't do that.
Nah, you do that.
That's just rude.
Where are you?
Oof. Nice job.
The only time where you do that is you pulse another tracer out of recall. That's the only time.
This is dirty though.
Wait, so what happened? Are we not scrimming?
I guess not, because the guy deleted his Discord.
Can we get one though?
I mean.
Okay, I might have made a mistake leaving on SMG.
10 after 10? I don't know.
Yeah, like quarter after 10 is gonna be like really hard. Yeah, because
lost
my
my
message
lead,
is the
guys.
newest message in most of the servers.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Do you want to fight a 2K team?
No.
Dude.
Do we have to switch roles? for
Sounds
that?
real fun for everyone. Yeah, my message is the newest message in all the servers.
Primo, please. Primo, please. I'm getting fucked with the ass.
Yeah, I definitely made a mistake leaving SMG on.
Why do I feel like Bull's just SMGing the whole time?
No, I'm not actually.
I'm the empty one that SMG all the time.
He's not fully charging his shots and then SMG.
I mean, I'm not even hitting people in the first place, so.
No, Kozo. Actually hard.
Oh, no way, Shard.
No one.
Bro, I didn't know where you went.
No.
Why don't you die?
Yes, I got it! Oh, this is bullshit! Yeah, that's what you get.
Oof.
Only headshot shot.
Eat a fuck off!
Oh, you're actually doing well.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
Oh, he's body shotting.
I mean, you're headshotting at least.
True.
Headshotting
Like
with
3
body
times.
shotting.
I mean, he headshot me at least twice.
I think I've had 3 total.
Well, if we're not talking
And then
about,
there's Loco.
if we're not doing a scrim, then I can talk about mechanics
Yeah, we can do that actually.
and at least start a little bit.
Then I can actually aim now. Cool.
Well, it'll take you a little bit, but I would advise against going back to your old aiming habits.
Bro, just click kids.
Just click it.
Heads, nerd.
Bro, who's done?
Loco. For once in your life, can you not SMG?
I can't aim.
I'm freaking
Okay,
bottom.
if the main tanks beats you, you're kicked off DPS.
Bro, I'm the lowest elo. I have an excuse. I'm trash.
I'm playing on
Yeah,
a
but you're
60
also a
monitor.
hit scan player.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know where that rumor started, but I'm not.
When you volunteered to play hit
Ah,
scan.
fuck my pinky. Ah, shit.
You know those 10 scrims that you played hit scan for half the scrim in?
I mean, cause you guys make me.
Okay, well you do kind of have to choose a role, so.
Yo, I'm pretty sure
Come
we
here.
advertised for a hit scan.
No.
I was definitely not advertised as a hit scan player.
No, you were not advertised. We advertised for a hit scan player, and then you showed up to tryouts.
No, I showed up because I was asked, because Skippy asked me to. I didn't answer any ad. Skippy contacted me.
Do you guys like know each other, like IRL, or?
No, he just messaged me out of the blue.
No, Skippy watched Happy Squids before they disbanded, or whatever team you're.
It's also in the Discord. Okay, LFG thing.
Who wants to go first for the?
Since I'm here, I guess.
I'll go.
Alright, yo, why don't we stop that and we talk about mechanics?
Okay.
Mechanics.
How about we do both?
And then we come back, and then we.
No one cares, Ina, bro. No one cares, Ina.
I
You're living in the
want
past.
to FFA.
Living in the past, bro.
Just did like 3
Get over it, dude. In the past. God, get over it, bro.
You're such a fucking
Happened
meme.
so long ago.
Okay, wait. Are we
I
talking
thought
about?
no. I thought we were
Yes.
I
talking
want
about.
to talk about mechanics, or else I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Everyone, shut up, children.
Is there a Google Doc to look at?
No, this
Oh.
one's gonna be off the top of my head because I thought we were gonna do this tomorrow.
Oh.
Children.
Just
Don't
make
worry,
a
it's
thing
fine.
while we're
I-
1v1.
this is not hard. So, okay, so we were talking about palm grip earlier, right?
Uh-huh.
Do any of you guys use non-claw?
I think I use my palm. Yeah.
I still don't really know the difference, but
Okay,
I'm trying
lift
to
your mouse
use
up. Lift your mouse up. Flip it over so you're looking at the bottom. Is
Okay.
anything touching your mouse other than your fingers, your fingertips? When you
Oh.
do that?
Yes.
The same way you're gripping. The same way you're gripping right now, and like aiming. Lift your hand up, flip it over. Is anything other than your fingertips touching your mouse?
yes, the meat of my thumb, but that's it.
Okay, that's still your thumb for the most
Yeah,
part.
I grip the bottom of the mouse with like my thumb and my pinky.
Does any of you use your palm of your hand? Does that touch your mouse at any point?
Mine does.
Yes.
Kinda, but it like rests on my mouse.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not
you
like
want
actually grabbing my mouse.
Or my
you want to
palm.
stop doing that.
My palm will brush my mouse, but it won't like actually like. It's not usually touching it.
So like everyone, you can go in practice range and do this. Like I sit in practice range a lot, so.
Like I
Section
I
up.
played fingertip and then I swapped to claw or claw palm, whatever.
Crab.
Yeah, that fucking thing, crab. That abomination of a fucking.
So I want you guys to try aiming like this, right? So the reason you do this is because you use your arm for like 180s, right, and flicking big distances. Use your wrist for target acquisition, and the fingertips you're using for moving from the body to the head.
Leave this to me.
I
And
just feel like I
yes,
don't have
this
space to do
matters
that.
still on things like Sigma and Monkey. Yes, it still matters because you're not always going to be playing those heroes all the time. And having two good mechanics will never be a problem.
You have your region?
Justice ain't gonna dispense it.
So when clawing, is your
gotta
palm
work
just
on
not
that,
supposed to
ain't
touch
No,
your mouth at all?
No, well, the only time is when I move my mouse, like when I move my fingertips, I move my mouse really far back towards my hand, then it touches. But I don't like move it any further back than that. And when I move my mouse back up, my palm doesn't follow it. Because when you're trying to track a tracer on Zarya, you need your aim to be like fucking top notch, dude.
Double kill.
And when you're flicking at that far to try and fire strike her, right? This will actually make a difference.
Also, one thing, Ruby, you told me like that, and then I can fucking track it even better now. Because like because no, I track smoothly with my old grip. With this one, I can do like those things that Tracer players does. Do not the name exactly.
Well, like, The better your aim is, the less you have to focus on your mechanics, right? Like, the better your mechanics are, the less you have to focus on it, the more you can focus on the team fight as a whole. So even if you're not playing a character that requires, like, really good mechanics, the better your mechanics are, the less you have to focus on them in-game, right? Like, especially on main tank and, like, main support, right? Where, like, Mercy she doesn't require good mechanics, right? Per se. But the better mechanics you have as a Mercy player, the more thought you can put into actually playing the hero itself, and not fucking up your jumps. You know, like when you're first learning how to do that Mercy jump, right, Kusa?
Yeah.
Every time you do it, you have to really focus every time. Like after you learn it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're trying. Like once your mechanics are good, or like good enough, you won't have to focus on that stuff anymore, and you'll be able to just do it, like subconsciously. And so now you're focusing less on your mechanics and more on the actual game, and you won't make near as many mistakes. So it doesn't matter what hero you're playing. Mechanics matters regardless. But so I think I've already gone over like settings and stuff like that with everyone. We're playing 75 to 50. If you can play on 50 and need to, and like have a shitty computer, then play on 50. But everything should be on absolute lowest.
Oh, I don't think you went through my settings at all.
Yeah, I don't think with you, but I know it's
I don't think you didn't go through with me either.
Okay, well here we'll go through.
Having a high.
But most of my stuff is on low.
Yeah. Do you want to have everything on low? The only things that I would say you would change off of low are maybe your like your models, like your texture quality, maybe.
Yes, basically.
Model detail. I put those like maybe medium if you really can't handle it. But everyone should be playing on 75.
Medium is texture quality.
Yeah. You want to be playing on 75% render scale or 50. 100 doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
It will look like shit. It will look like shit for like 3 games, and after that you won't notice it. Trust me.
How do you feel about all of my settings being on epic this whole time? How do you feel?
I want to fucking punch you. That's
Yo, what
like
FPS
really
do you play
stupid.
on, dude?
I don't really dip below like 20.
Okay, well you want to try to get as high FPS as humanly possible, because even though your monitor might not be able to display it, like mine's only 144 hertz, but I set it to 225. All the FPS past that goes to reducing input lag.
So why would you want render scale?
Because it's just a flat like resource save on your system. It's like turning the overall texture quality of your entire game down. It's like turning all of your settings to 75%. So again, it's gonna look like shit for like 2 games, but after that you won't really notice it that much.
I changed mine to 70.
It's gonna suck, I know, you're not gonna like me for the next couple days.
Yeah,
but
I
your
really don't
performance
like
is gonna...
you right now.
Yeah, I used to play on 100, but it doesn't do anything. 50 can make things a little hard. Like if you're a Widow player, I probably wouldn't use 50. But like people like Soon use 50, but Soon has some pretty outlandish settings.
What do you mean by outlandish?
His scope sense on Widow is 100. 100 scope sense.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know what that equates to.
It equates to like doing a 360 with 1 inch of your mouse movement.
What?
The guy's
Just
a fidget
put your
spinner.
sensitivity to
What's his like DPI?
He uses this so that when tracers dive him, he can kill them really easily. Which is why he sucks in Widow duels, but is good against killing tracers.
Wait,
but in dive meta, the reason he has this is because of dive meta, so like there was never like nobody wanted to run Widow against him, right? Because they would destroy them on he would destroy them on Tracer, and nobody wanted to run Widow against the guy who would destroy you on Tracer. But like that was back in the day. Now it's not very good, but he doesn't want to change because he's already gotten used to it. Understandable. For a player like that, anyway.
I changed my sensitivity and like scope sense way too much than I should.
I never change my sense. I just leave it. So I got to a decent amount. It's fine. I stopped.
Is anyone's EDPI over like 6 or 7K?
Mine's like 7.5K.
Yeah.
Mine's almost 7K.
Also, like
that's like an okay spot.
Yeah, it's because when I play monkey, like it's easier to jump up to high ground and be able to turn around in 360 like in one swoop of my mouse.
Well, sense kind of depends on your play area too. If you don't have a really good, like if you don't have a big play area, then you can't really use low senses. I have a really big play area, so I can.
I have low sense.
I use 4800, which is like average.
It's the same as Sharps is, so.
I have like 5,000.
Wait, do you have?
I have the same mouse pad as you, and I think I have the same mouse too.
What mouse do you have?
Logitech G300S.
Pretty sure I have a different.
Alright, well, it looks similar.
I showed them the picture Brutal sent of your setup when I told them to go check.
We definitely have the same mouse pad.
Yeah, I've got the Steel Series. But my mouse is a Logitech G203.
Oh, okay, so it's same brand, it's slightly different.
I mostly got it because of its size. And Logitech is just good at making
Yeah, if you guys can lower it a little bit, it's probably a good idea, but like not like if you're past like 6K EDPI, it doesn't really matter at that point. Like you're pretty close to average. Average is like 4800 across like most players.
Should I end
At least that
recording?
are like
by
high ranked. What?
Should I end recording now?
Have you been recording this whole time?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So sense is like one thing where it can be like player like influence, like it's kind of depends on your setup if you can use like low senses for like Gaguri, right? Where Gaguri has like 20K EDPI.
Yeah, how does she play with that? Like
she plays with that because she's been playing with it for like 10 years, and she's always been playing with a really tiny mouse pad, so she has to. So like on one she has to, on second she's been playing with it for like a fucking century. A decade, I should say.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know what'd be really cool? I think they really cool they added mini weapons.
Doing like the little micro adjustments from like the chest to the head with my fingertips actually helps a lot.
Whoa, dude, it's almost like things I say are actually helpful.
I mean, just that little bit actually, like I can hit shots slightly.
Yeah, just don't be deceived by the bots. The bots have like an 8
bots.
times bigger headshot hitbox than Genji does, so. Every 1 in 8 shots you just shot would hit a Genji in an actual game. And that was if the Genji was moving like that. But the practice range is actually pretty decent for like my initial like warm up. Like when I get on, I sit in practice range for a couple minutes, just to like warm up my hands, get a bit of aim practice in. I usually use characters like Tracer.
You're not one of those people that goes into practice range, kills a few bots, and then immediately goes to comp.
No, never do that.
I've seen so
It takes at least an hour to warm up. So if you haven't played for an hour before the scrim, then you're gonna be still warming up in the scrim. At least an hour.
That one we always tell the first map.
Yeah. Because you guys don't know what the word warm up means.
messing around in quick play.
Like obviously you guys aren't Owl, but for Owl teams, they usually take 4 to 5 hours of warming up before the actual game that they play. And so when people say play, like just play a lot, right? Like Loco's heard that like 700 million times from Osu. But play a lot in Overwatch means a little bit different than other games. It's not just playing a lot like warms you up or anything like that. It's that when you're warming up, right? And when you get on during the day, you're trying to spend the next like 2 hours getting your mechanics back to the spot where they were yesterday when you got off, right? And so you have to play for. You at least have to play until you're warmed up in order to actually improve your mechanics at all, right? That's why, like, pro players and like, high ranks, like, hit scan players and stuff like that, right? That's why they play for, like, 12 hours a day, because they spend that, like, first 6 hours just warming up to where they were yesterday, and then they spend the next 6 hours improving their mechanics, right? Like, adding on to the foundation that they had. So playing for only 2 hours, your mechanics will never really improve. Playing for 2 hours a day.
No stopping me.
It's more important in the long run to play for 2 hours every day instead of 1 hour, or for 2 hours every other day than 1 hour every day. Because you'll be spending that 1 hour every single time warming up. You'll never actually be improving your mechanics. You're just spending the whole time warming up. So. Also, try not to be those people like me where I play for like 15 minutes and then get off for an hour and then play for another 15 minutes. Or like 30 minutes.
Hey, I do that.
Well, because again, right, you're not warming up very fast, and the breaks you're taking in between are like in the process of cooling you down every time. So it's almost redundant. Almost. Some other things, like just small things that you can do to this won't make your aim better or mechanics better or anything, but it'll definitely help you improve a little bit faster. Is you want to really, your goal really is to have the only thing change in between play sessions is like your mental, like your mindset. You want to be sitting in the same position every time you play. Like you want to have your monitors in the same spot. You don't want anything to change. Like this is how people do experiments, right? Where they have every other factor other than the one they're testing the same for every experiment. It's kind of the same thing, right? When you're improving, you want the only thing to change. You don't want to be trying to get used to a new monitor setup every time you go to play Overwatch. You don't want to be getting used to a new posture and aiming with a new posture, right? And your hands in a different position every single time you play Overwatch.
That's that scientific method.
That's that common sense right there.
Oh,
Excuse me. You needed killing. Hold up now.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that one because my monitor likes to magically move.
Magically move. Like, does the actual monitor itself move, or does it just like tilt and kind of shove to side to side? Like the monitor itself. Like, does the stand move? Is that what's moving?
Yeah.
Take tape or like a bright marker or something like that, or both rather, and like draw or tape around your monitor onto the desk so that you can move your monitor stand back to the same spot every time. If that's the thing that's like, if that's what's going on, right, and you can't have your stuff in the same spot, like put tape on the ground for the wheels of your chair, so that you wheel your chair onto the same marks on the floor every time. Especially if it's like masking tape and stuff like that, it's not gonna damage anything like your desk or something.
Yeah, my chair won't move considering it's on carpet.
Yeah, mine's kind of the same thing. I have one of those plastic pads, but my chair's in the same spot every time, so it just sunk into the plastic pad.
Yeah,
I also have a very big chair, so doesn't really like to move.
So do you see the problem with playing Overwatch on a laptop now? Yeah.
Laptops in general aren't very good.
Well, and also every time you play, you're in a different position.
Yeah.
Which is why when you're not at your house, you should actually try to make an effort not to play Overwatch.
What?
When you're not at your house and you're not on your own setup, you should try to make an effort not to play Overwatch, because then you're spending an hour warming up to a completely different setup than yours, right? So then when you go back to your house and try to play in yours, you're like double like cold. Because not only are you having to warm up to your mechanics again, right? You're having to warm up to a totally new setup again. Again.
Not playing Overwatch for a week and then getting back to it is awful.
I play Lucio, so I can't relate.
Was that supposed to be a meme about Lucio's boring to play?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming from the guy who likes to play Mercy.
I love playing Lucio. I like Lucio and Mercy.
Last night where he kept trying to play Brig.
Anything else?
That's the main thing for everyone. Yeah. Like, just try to make your setup as consistent as possible.
Did you say make what 75%? Your render?
Your render scale, yeah.
Yeah.
Why, dude? I tried it and I was just like, oh,
Because
God.
it will give you more frames. It'll give you more frames.
It did. It gave me way more frames, bro.
Maybe I'll wait until my need.
If this doesn't give me
No, definitely you should do it. You should at least do it now, because your settings are worse. Like your setup is worse, so it'll help you more now.
Okay.
Yeah, Primo, stop having a bad setup.
I have a 60 hertz monitor.
About 144.
Oh, so yeah, if you don't have 144, you're kind of just GG's. Pippins. Okay. It's not
I
that
don't have
bad.
140.
It's an uphill battle at that point.
Wait, what do you have, Ty?
I think 60.
Oof.
I think I'm getting mine next week. Maybe another one. Let's drop a big 400.
Well, this one's new, so I really want to place it.
Why would you buy a new 60 Hz monitor?
Because I wanted a second monitor, and this is what I got. This is what was in my budget.
There was a while where.
But so why would you not buy 144 and then use your 60 Hz now as the second monitor?
Well, no, I'm playing. I don't know what the other one is that I was using before, but that's my second monitor.
You had to replace it. It's not a second monitor. It's like you're replacing your original one. Okay. I thought by second monitor you meant you using them both at the same time.
No, I am. But I got this, the 60 hertz. That's what I play on, and then my old monitor is what I use as my second one.
So wait, what's the old one?
I don't know. Maybe 60 hertz. I don't know. It's not that good.
You downgrade.
Yeah, I just don't know why you'd buy a monitor nowadays.
He doesn't have the money for it.
They're practically the same amount of money now.
What is it?
Like
60 and 44?
Yeah.
And 144? What? No. Hello.
Yeah, the 60 is like $200, and then 144 is 100 or 350. It's like
the same price. Lol. $150 difference. Same price.
Yeah, but why would you spend $200 when you could like either wait or just spend a little bit more and get a monitor that's worth using? Especially since you're probably gonna have to buy a new one now.
Bro, just upgrade to like Brutal's level monitor and then you'll be
240.
masters.
Well, it's just like now you kind of have to buy a third monitor.
I'll probably buy another monitor when I inevitably build a new PC.
There was a while where I was still playing on 60 even though I had a.
I mean, Greek did that for like 3 years or whatever, like 2 years. He had a 144 Hz monitor and had it set to 60 for the whole 2 years he had it.
I think I did it like the first 3 days because like it didn't do it automatically. I'm definitely on 144 now because I can tell the difference when it's on my laptop.
Yeah, my FPS went from like 60 to 150.
On the game, mine still just says 144
Oh my
constantly,
God,
even though I
75
uncapped
render
it,
scale.
so I don't really
enjoy
know.
this. I'm not enjoying this.
What?
75 render scale.
I told you you weren't gonna like me.
What's mine on? Let me check, actually.
It looks kind of weird, but like I don't know, it's not that
I
bad.
can deal with it. It's fine.
I can deal.
I can deal with it. It just makes me feel like I'm not wearing my glasses anymore, and that like.
I got the same vibe. It's kind of foggy.
Now
Put
see,
it to 50.
I want to take
Now
off.
put it to 50.
Because I used to play it on laptop, so like I know what it looks like. Like
So
I don't really care. But
When I first started playing the game on PC, by the way, I made it the smallest possible window you could on the lowest resolution and at 50 render scale. So I had it in windowed mode on the smallest window on the lowest resolution and with 50% render scale, and I was getting 50 FPS.
So mine's on automatic, so it's at 141%.
Yeah, don't. That's like the worst part. That's like fucking suicide right there. Like that's performance suicide putting it to automatic.
Okay, well now it's on 75. What the fuck is this game?
this bullshit trash.
This looks worse than fucking Half-Life.
This is a requirement, by the way. You have to do this.
Put it on 75.
You have to put it on 75. At least 75.
I definitely get more frames.
I'm keeping it on 100, but I'm saying
yeah.
75.
Especially if you're on automatic, dude. Oh, of course you're gonna get more frames.
I can tell the difference. Like
Automatic is like the worst. Okay, so the reason why that setting is there and why it goes past 100 is so that say you like the HUD proportions of 1080p, right? But you have a 1440p monitor, right, where all of the HUD is normally smaller. You can put it to 1080p, the resolution, and then set the render scale to 150. And it will boost the resolution up to generally that setting.
I mean,
So now you have the look and feel of 1080p, but with the higher pixel density. So if you only have a 1080p monitor, that whole time, every time it goes above 100, it's just instantly just drowning your CPU in like processes it doesn't need to do because you don't even have a monitor that can look at. It's literally rendering pixels your monitor can't display.
Alright, let's make it even better. Let me just take off my glasses.
Put it on 50 and then take off your glasses.
Bro, when I have my glasses on, it's like 4K. When I take them off, it's like 144.
Oh, dude, I remember this. Dude, I didn't even notice it changed for a second. It changed from 50. I didn't even notice. So, now when you go in game, try to keep looking at your FPS and see about where it hovers while you're in mid-team fight.
I mean, mine always says 144.
What?
Mine always says 144.
Oh, then you're capped in your GeForce drivers. Like, you're, yeah.
I'll see if I can fix that.
Yeah, so an NVIDIA control panel. Assuming you have an NVIDIA card.
Yeah.
Wait, so you should cap?
Yeah, you should. So what you're trying to do is, now that you have FPS that's usable, you're trying to cap it in a place to reduce the difference between your highest FPS and your lowest FPS. Like the same thing with your posture and shit like that. You're trying to reduce the number of things that change while you're playing. So you wanna get your FPS as consistent as possible. I've capped mine at 225, and I'd never dip anywhere below 225 ever. Except for like maybe if like literally every single person on the map's hitting ults. Then it drops to like 210. But at that point I'm so focused I'll never notice it.
How high over 144 should I have it?
Well, you should just have it uncapped.
Okay. In game, but like on my drivers.
Oh yeah, on your drivers uncapped, or like yeah, in your first experience it should be uncapped. It's probably a setting for VSync is probably what it is.
Oh yeah.
My FPS is going between like 150 and 150.
Is this in practice range or is this in game?
It's in practice range.
Practice range is really skewed. The map is a lot smaller than all the other maps, and there's a lot less to process. So don't go off of the FPS it shows you in practice range. We'll have to check out in game.
Yeah.
Like even not like Chateau Guillard. Like even those maps are still skewed because they're so much smaller.
Oh, it's up to my drivers. Haven't done that in a while. What setting? Again?
So are you in your NVIDIA control panel?
Yeah.
So go to manage 3D settings. And there should be somewhere here. Vertical sync. At the bottom. And then you put use 3D application setting.
Target neutralized.
No payment required.
Double kill.
This one's on the house.
I just got a lever in my comp game and I'm officially gold.
Hey, Primo.
He said hey.
Hey, bro.
Imagine being fucking
Wait, no, I'm
gold,
plat.
you're fucking trash.
Shut up, Ina. I'm plat.
Not you, Primo.
Yeah,
After
Primo, you
stole
fucking
your phone.
suck, dude.
And I'm masters in PTRE.
Who cares about fucking PTR?
PTR was pretty scuffed, dude.
Yeah.
I was watching a video, it was like, oh yeah, what's my qualifications? He goes, yeah, I was #1 on PTR, and I'm just like... Rank 1 on PTR?
I
Also,
was
yes, I stole that
37.
from Dread like that.
Double kill.
I was 3,700. I'm on the same level. It's brutal.
Y'all are fucking top 500 masters, because no actual fucking top 500s or masters bothered to rank on PTR.
Never had a chance.
Or play anyway.
Easy.
So I don't even think I have the NVIDIA control panel downloaded. So.
How? That's not how NVIDIA control panel works.
So.
It is your driver software. It is your drivers.
Yeah.
You can't just not have your drivers.
Okay, well.
Right-click the desktop. Go to desktop, right-click desktop, and NVIDIA control panel should be an option there.
Oh, I'm just dumb then. I type it in the search bar and then it didn't come up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, it's not a regular program, it's your drivers. You can't just uninstall the NVIDIA control panel. You can uninstall GeForce Experience, which you definitely should do. It's a shitty program. But...
Where is
So,
it?
manage 3D settings, and then all the way at the bottom. Vertical sync.
Where's the two?
Use 3D application setting.
Already on that.
Oh, try off.
Ruby.
And then hit apply. Yeah?
Do you think I should get a shadow key?
No.
No.
No, it kinda sucks, to be honest. I don't play it anymore. I started playing it weeks ago. It's not, you know, taking the 500 million a year cut from Activision kinda hurt.
Guessing I'll have to restart my game.
Oh my god, Kuzo, I love that meme, by the way.
Thank you.
Mine.
Resource.
Hours.
Should I end recording then?
Oh yeah, you're good, I think.
Dude,